Who blast them, they promise.
Mm-hmm. We are. That's right. Let's see, it's a little bit too loud. Maybe it's just Blazer's track for this. There we go. Alright. When last we left off, we did all of Lin mode. This time, I don't know. I think we can get through 10 chapters today? I think. They're not that long because you still have to recruit people. I keep forgetting about this ass take of the song. It's funny. In hacks later on, especially like when they're like remaking stuff, re-adding stuff, like they use the correct version of this track. It sounds good. I don't know what happened with the Nightmare engine to make the fucking .wav used for this one shit, but here we are. Remember, this was a Shadow Dragon stream. I remember when this was Shadow Dragon as well. I remember having Merrick. Merrick was cool. I remember my plans for Lena. She almost got B-rank tomes. She could have gotten a B-rank tome. She could have auraed. But alas. Alas. Alas, poor Marth died to a paladin ambush spawn. The funny thing is, if it was just a single paladin, he would have lived. He had enough speed to not get doubled, but then there was just a random ass cat that also spawned with him. There was like LMAO. Just like, whoops.
Sometimes you just get owned by the random Hans. I don't know what to tell you.
It wasn't me that got owned, it was my partner. What a shame. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we don't get... Right. I forgot. I thought Interlude was the start of it, and we skipped all, like, this ending sequence. As opposed to... They just end Interlude with this? Instead of the last chapter? Anyway, I just want to see the funny number. Sean had 89 battles. Let's go. 16 wins. Probably. Shoot at 64 wins. Kevin, shit. Tomoko, 8 battles. Arthur is shit. Storm is shit. Altharis, we're trying. God, we're trying. Noah shit. Sia, also trying. Haas. Is Haas. Siegfriedel, 51. Okay, now we can... I think we can actually start the real part of the video game. Yeah, part 1. Alright, now we can actually... Yes, I would like to continue playing. Blazer, come on. You can tell that this was the original FE, like the first one, if they putting stuff like this in here. The warnings. The we have absolutely put in secrets warning signs, not tags. Anyway, we have to defeat Talon. And here's our new protagonist, Anakin. Ace and Kevin are free for this chapter because I don't think Anakin can beat both of them. Blazer, did you change the options? No. Oh, he's just that slow. But yeah. Both of these characters we've not been using. Ace is bad. You have to get lucky with him because his growths are abysmal dog shit. Through the people not knowing how to balance soldiers. Hey, Billy. But this is the updated Good Fortune, though. That's the only thing about Ace. His Battle Sprite got updated. And there we go.
Yeah, that's all that happened.
Mm-hmm. Nothing else.
Worry about nothing else.
Alright, we're trying to get a feed to Anakin as many of these kills as possible. I think Eduardo is in this village up to the top if you want to rush him. But... we don't need him. Let's get through this. Fortunately, the player phase of this is going to be miserable because the song is miserable. There is, I've been playing off to the side. I've been playing 2 other Fire Emblem ROM hacks. One of them is Hollow Emblem, because of course I would.
Of course you would.
Of course I would. Do you know what that game reminds me of? It reminds me of TLP.
That is a frightening sentence.
You want to run that shit back?
No, I know what I said.
Yeah, but I don't know what you said.
Oh, it's like
Well, how
Hollow
does that-
Emblem's like TLP.
How?
So
I heard what you said, I just don't understand the meaning. What the fuck?
the characters, sure, I'm gonna fit. The characters
Biscuit.
growths feel like early ass FE ROM hack growths. They're just, it's a callback to FE5, but it also just like, man, some of these characters feel a little bit too pigeonholed, for lack of a better term. Hey, Rocking. We were just talking about how Hollow Emblem is like TLP.
You know, that's not... I don't think that's a very flattering comparison.
It's because okay, the written one is it's like Super Thracia is like the actual one, but because of like how the game feels, especially if you're limited roster in like the beginning, and how some of the encounters are like potentially soft lockable. Alright, here's Eduardo, by the way. We didn't get to see it last time, but he has a personal weapon called Charge, made for helpless idiots.
It's a Brave Lance!
Made for helpless
He's
idiots.
Finn!
Especially for him. Alright, gonna put him right here.
Just like my favorite Cavalier from Thracia 776, Finn!
He'll be legs. Now, the important thing about Anakin here is that he is a dancer, technically. However, since we don't have anybody we could use here, he's just... we're trying to feed him. He's a hungry lad.
He's a Gary Stu, don't worry about it.
But yeah, it's... I don't know if it's the game for me, personally, Hollow Emblem. I'll try to go through it. There's some bullshit in there, and I have another one of my friends is playing through it, and they've yelled out obscenities multiple times. Let me phrase it like that. Because there is some bullshit design in there.
I think the thing about Hollow Emblem is I think you've
Hollow?
really got to be into the VTuber space.
Damn it, Anakin! Ooh, not good.
That's a...
It's a yikes, dog.
Listen, Anakin could get no stats and he would still probably be the best student in the game.
Maybe.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
He's a dancer staff bot, at minimum.
Yeah.
At maximum, he becomes God.
Like, the only thing
So,
Anakin not getting stats causes is his combat is not as good.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who who's the first person you're getting back you drafted again?
After this is the Kellic chapter, isn't it? So
Yes.
Yes.
so we get
So-
Antharos back.
Kellic and Altharas.
Did you draft Levion or was that Zach?
Zach drafted Levion. I wanted to draft him, but he sniped him when I was gonna pick him.
Of course, based individual Zach. Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I'm gonna be playing a funnier meme in the background.
The other game that I've who needs to talk to?
Anakin.
Anakin. Okay.
Anakin.
Lord
Otherwise,
talk
he
to
will just go and kill the boss.
True. Get this kill on the drive-by.
Oh boy, we're a fucking chapter where you have a bunch of lance units to fight these axe fighters.
Cog's vision.
Love the upgrade design.
Well, it would be fine if Eduardo started with a sword.
No, he's an idiot, so he starts with lances. That's how the cookie crumbles.
This isn't even like how fucking Kaga intended, because lances also sucked back in like FE1.
Yeah, that was.
They're
I mean, in FE1, the problem with swords were divine intervention in themselves. Axes were
Yeah,
fake.
that's why lances sucked.
It was less lances sucked and more that swords were infinitely better in every possible way. And the best unit in the game, Marth, was sword blocked.
Mm-hmm. LMAO.
Did you even draft Karina?
Nope.
No, Zach took all the fucking wyverns.
I got all the
Bean got all the
Pegasus.
Pegasus.
Understood. Based individual Zach once again.
Except for Inanna, who ended up being a wyvern anyways.
Do I even? She's gonna kill everything. She's gonna commit murder.
But she's gonna steal your XP.
I don't think I can stop her.
Hold on. Darn it. She missed twice.
Mm-hmm. Because then
Actually, she's not gonna have great hit rates against him.
double
He'll-
spam.
No, but he doesn't move. He'll heal on enemy phase, so she can't one round him anymore.
That is true. He doesn't have a
Unless she
javelin,
switches
right?
to the Axe
Nope,
Reaver.
nope, he has javelin.
Wait, he does. You fool!
Oh wait.
Wait, he's based. Hang on a second.
Go according to Kikaku. Oh, never mind.
Wait,
he's
no,
dead.
she switched to the Axe Reaver.
Oh!
Nice hit. Oh?
Okay, so talk to her, rescue Anakin, and
Yeah.
and move away so you can actually prepare for this boss kill.
Who the fuck
That was-
get it? Anakin?
I-
Or did you draft Ace?
I didn't
No,
draft.
Zach
No,
got
that
Ace.
was also Zach.
Mhm.
Zach genuinely is everybody in this chapter except for fucking Anakin. Because Anakin's
Yeah, it's
free.
gonna be Anakin getting the boss
Damn,
kill.
bro.
It's just I didn't know if Anakin would survive or not. It's like we can't waste all of that luck that just happened right there.
There's nothing I need to do for like guide and receiver requirements in this chapter, right?
No, No, the only thing that
just
affects the chapter
after
choice.
the chapter ends.
After.
Yeah, after the chapter ends, you have to pick if you believe the blonde twink or not.
I wonder what I'm gonna be picking this time. Who could say?
I do wonder because I don't know what your fucking draft is off the top of my head clearly. 'cause
I'm
I
it's
pretty
not
sure
Logan.
that
I
it-
drafted both.
Oh, Lamau. Well, fuck you, I guess.
I think Logan is literally the last person drafted.
Yeah, because neither of you wanted him, so you forced Zach to take
To
Logan,
lose
even
out
though
on a
he'd
character.
taken Ash, like...
Yeah. As God intended.
What? That's what you do to people in Soyo drafts. This is bad form in a normal one.
It's called BMing.
Yeah,
My God.
it is just BMing.
There you go.
This is the third. No, it's not.
Also,
Thi-
I would have just used Logan to prove a point, because every time I play any of these fucking hacks and it's like, wow, this character is really bad. And I'm like, all right, I'll use the unit, and the unit turns out good.
Oh my god. Oh,
Anakin.
Talon's just too based for you. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, Talon dodged like 5 attacks from Karina so we could
He
remove her
wants
before
to
he died.
live.
So this is the improved animations patch, I'm assuming.
Yeah, the one that Ray says there's more critical hits in here. The conspiracy.
Listen, I don't know, man.
Something hacking ROMs, messes with the RNG, etc.
Especially if it's Nightmare.
Listen, I don't know. I've been getting hit by like 17 2% crits and engage, so I just accept it.
For what it's worth, an engaged crit system is also fucked up.
It's not that fucked up,
Let's
especially
go. He
not
got
that
more
low
than HP
percentage.
this time.
The problem is that enemies have like more crit rate because you'll often have a crit chance.
I cannot skip this. I cannot skip this cutscene. You must choose.
If you skip this, doesn't it just
I
take
can't
a
skip
choice?
it. I'm mashing the skip button. It won't let me skip.
What happens if you hit the B button instead of the start button?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Yeah, I
the-
guess.
The script is coded to not let you do it.
You
I guess-
will
I
see
guess-
this dialogue.
I mean, I guess if this was made in the ancient times, it makes sense that you're like, no, you don't skip the cutscene. I don't know what will happen on this route split choice.
Unironically, probably consideration.
Probably not wrong, yeah.
Also, Yankee, the reason this is not FE11. FE11 co-op mode died because Marth died to an ambush spawn from solo. Rest in peace. He could live one ambush paladin spawn. He can't live through 2.
And unfortunately, ambush spawns in FE11 tend to come in multiples.
They sure do love putting multiple enemies in range of one tile. Just
No.
all over the entire game.
Yeah, if you trust Logan, you get like an infinitely worse map.
You also don't get the power ring.
That is, well, that's part of why it's an infinitely worse map. You get to deal.
I figured it out through my brain blast, Logan.
Should have, you know what? Considering all of the music that's in this game, this theme should have had Cornered in it.
We did Cornered play at the beginning of the stream. It's the bad Cornered though.
Well, yeah, that's the
Nightmare.
last promise. One of
It's time for the map.
the Legend Mercenaries.
Yeah!
This is such this song bugs me not for like the fact that it's like edgy and like cringe or whatever. I'm bothered by it because it's the wrong character. This is
Oh,
The
it should be Shadow.
yeah, because this is Sonic's
Yeah,
theme
this is
from
so,
06.
isn't this Silver's fame?
No, this is
This
Sonic's. Silver's is Dreams of an Absolution.
Yeah.
And Shadows is, I'm pretty sure it's just an Crush
Just All
40's
Hail
version.
Shadow.
I'm pretty sure it's just Crush 40's version of All Hail Shadow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been playing because I played Shadow Generations again through. Well, not played through, just did all the bosses again. Man. With Shadow Generations, they really fucking lucked into those lyrics actually having a deeper meaning now.
Yeah, well, it's like, wait, what if we put in effort into the Shadow game? Holy shit.
It's like, no, now this song has like its somewhat deeper meaning now. You just fucking lucked into that shit from back in 2005.
I mean, hold
Here's
on,
Cal-
I'm gonna look at the lyrics because I'm pretty sure
Yes.
these fit just in 05 anyway.
It's
the
that
same-
icon off the screen. Oh, it hurts me.
What got that off the screen?
Flamberge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I made
it's the,
that like years ago. It hurts my soul.
Yeah,
It's
this is just
rocking-
the ancient
it's the
text.
same lyrics. It's just the story context of Shadow Generations makes the song feel deeper than it was back in 2005. Is what I'm trying to say. Nice fucking mess, Kellic, you fucking
Well,
loser.
This is Flamberge.
Mm.
Flamberge is janky.
Yeah.
That's not the most jankiest thing we'll see in this stream, though. We haven't even got the Tekken.
Oh. Here's the thing.
Ugh, Howard's head.
As much as they are technically not very good, I can't dislike the Kellic and Tekken animations.
I can dislike this animation.
I can,
because they're
I'm pretty
stilted.
sure you can dislike that.
It's just very funny.
I'll give the Tekken animation credit because there's like rolls and shit in it.
I just think
I feel like DH Ninja did like an updated version at some point.
I think so. I think Random Wizard uses like a Kellic, the updated Kellic one. Like unironically.
I can't like it's definitely a janky animation, but it's like, yeah, this is what I would imagine an edgy swordsman would use. And honestly, I appreciate the simplicity of the animation. I feel like I'm becoming more and more of a boomer the more I play the more recent Fire Emblem hacks.
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay,
actual
boomer.
true statement. Oh my fucking god! Oh my!
Listen, the
What?
Flame Bridge is hit. Listen, when enemy phase is over, let's check the Flame Bridge's base hit rate.
It's like 80, isn't it? Yeah.
80. Look, it's 80.
One
He's
of
at
three
weapon
hit.
triangle disadvantage.
Yeah. No,
Holy
hang on. He's cooking. He's cooking a little bit.
And
Of
the
this.
fish is that he's missed a kind of good amount of these armaments. Okay.
My brother in Christ, did you not see the last map?
Yeah, alright, there we go.
I'm
Yes,
sorry. I take it back. I could be mean to that crit animation
Flash?
specifically. Yeah, that
Body
that
glows,
bad.
no explanation.
His
Can you
his
handle
body
the
glows
weight?
with an awesome power.
Can you handle the weight of my critical hit? Okay,
There we
hold
go.
on. Where is he getting the 5 extra hit rate from?
Levian support?
Levian support, yeah.
Oh, does he have a base support with Levian?
Yeah, he gets like a C. He starts with a base C with
Levian.
Okay, yeah, because I knew he had the 69 hit rate, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's understandable. That's like an 80% true hit. I've missed more. I was just like, where did the hit rate come from?
Sometimes you just fail the D6. It's fine.
Happens.
Sometimes you roll 3 natural ones in the same check.
Look, sometimes you're just on a going for it roll in Blood Bowl and you roll a 1. It happens.
Okay, I did a roll in D&D where I was at advantage, so I take the higher number. Got 2 ones. I used lucky, which lets me re-roll a die and use the highest again. I
You got another one.
got another
knew it.
one.
I knew it.
One of
I
my
knew there was
teammates
something
had
wrong.
an effect called like rewrite fate or something, where you can like once or
ability.
twice, like you can once or twice let someone re-roll a die.
You rolled
I rolled-
another one.
I rolled 4 ones on the same check.
Holy shit. Fate ordained.
You were just destined to fail. I'm sorry.
I think the funniest part is that after that I did another roll at advantage for something and I got 2 natural 20s. It's like, come on.
You're just charging
The
up.
duality of man. What? Was the door blocked? What the fuck is wrong with you? It wasn't. What?
It wasn't.
Not with that attitude.
Oh, we put the brigand AI on the thief. No. No.
It's fine.
Anyway, you can kill Howard this map.
I think it breaks the game, though. I think you game over.
They might have fixed that because I think they also fixed like one of
Don't
the
they
guidance
just,
in
like,
Take Free mode.
summon hordes of unkillable dudes and like block off every exit when you attack Howard though?
You have to kill him in one go, I think. That's the bit. He doesn't move, I think.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to fight him.
Yeah. Because
I think he does
Nightmare
move.
Program.
I
I think he
does move. You're just
I think he starts
not-
if you piss around too long. I think he starts moving in the last couple turns.
Which makes sense. It's because okay, so originally this game was a different game. Let's start with that. This
That
was
in
originally
fact a thing.
this was FE Universe, and
Oh, are we getting into Tactics Universe lore?
Tactics Universe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Tactics Universe. And there were a lot of questionable decisions in Tactics Universe. Does he live a hit from a...
Well, I mean, questionable decision number one is you made a forum hack where everybody had their own characters. That was decision number one that was questionable.
Yeah.
And
it mostly worked out.
Hi, what's Tactics Universe? Okay. So...
The previous incarnation of this hack was called Tactics Universe. It got a mixed to bad reception whenever it was released. They did a big overhaul, and they made it the last.
Oh, we're just gonna have cursed protagonists this run. They're just gonna be so... Oh, he does move.
I could have.
Yeah, no, I
sworn
remember.
I could have sworn there was some Blazer just taking over because there were some other issues, and he just said, "Okay, I'm just gonna do it myself."
There might have been. I don't remember. I wasn't there for the olden days.
Yeah, the last Promise
Alright,
was the
Howard.
good version. Yeah.
Oh, yep. There it goes.
Okay, for a second I thought they were all
Okay, thankfully
ambush
they
spawns.
weren't ambush spawns, but also,
Yeah,
what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do it, boy? Yeah, that never happened. Those bad levels have never happened.
I
don't know.
Stop. Rewind.
I don't know why you did
As a
that.
Pause. Restart.
People never trust me when I say not to hit the red button.
I
What?
try. Okay, the two options were like, oh, he moves when you attack him, or he moves into his range. And I'm just like, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and say I have to attack him to force him to start moving and spawning. Incorrect
Why-
decision.
Why would you give this game any AI benefit of the
He
doubt?
rolled one speed higher. I hate Fire Emblem 7, dude. Fucking shitty ass. Ah!
Yeah,
This is what
baby.
happens when you give enemy units growth rates.
I hate the randomness, dude. I hate it. I hate it.
I mean, I think that's a thing in newer games too, because they still have class growths. I think they just figured out a way to make it consistent
Yeah.
every time and not.
Not like this.
Path of Radiance still has the problem that enemies will roll with different stats when you reload chapters.
I think it definitely stopped being a thing in I think FE11 because
Yeah,
that
say
would
Shadow
have been
Dragon, probably.
that would have been about the time that they had to really crack down on class growth because they introduced reclassing.
More boots. Okay.
If they went about some characters being designed with reclassing in mind in a very funny way. Hi, Drog.
Hybris.
Oh my god, Kellic.
Flash.
Wait, you know what?
Solar
This Kellic
flare.
didn't get a bad level yet. He could be good.
We could have a good count.
You say that like Kellic will be bad anyways.
Mm-hmm. They do just a low hanging fruit by having the Zilla chest open 2013, 2012, dude, different time. God, different time. Oh, many decisions were made. The ROM hack, the ROM hacking community was very fresh, let's call it. Very meaty. Alright, Josh, what's your opinion on it?
Well, I was gonna comment about fresh. I mean, the scene was around back in 2007. Like,
Wrong.
we just didn't have sophisticated tools.
This is just the part of the stream where Josh leans back in his rocking chair and just goes, "Back your magic."
No, it's fine.
On.
It's fine. We just get a different version every stream. We had Ray last time. We have Josh this time.
We are the ancient wizards.
I'll take it.
I hear talk.
Take
I
it.
hear fucking any talk of this goddamn
Like 2011,
of
2012.
y'all talking about discussing hacking with your cohorts in fucking MSN Messenger. I'm fucking pinning you to a wall.
No, we talked in IRC.
Oh, he might be dead.
God, fucking what is IRC? That's
that
too
the
boomer for
javelin?
me.
Right, it's a javelin.
Yeah,
Kellic dodge.
It's not called javelin.
Damn.
It's called IRC. I don't
No.
know what it was.
That's
So this is
the
what you felt, Kane.
how is this
relay
map hard?
chat.
Kellic, but with the Anakin map where I'm specifically trying to do it. Alright. Maybe I just event Tharis.
I looked away for a
Ow.
minute and you got your ass beat. Alright.
It's
Cool.
fine. I know what I need to do. I can't have Kellic and Levion only be the and now we can double him. Not that it matters.
You can in fact have Levian and Kellic do it by themselves. Every run I've seen of this map is exactly that, with Altharis getting the chest.
It's fine. Just have Levian handle it. And that next TOP stream, we somehow managed to get Mel into the scene.
I think you would have to do that at gunpoint.
That only leaves like, well, what's the fourth person's gonna be for the last one? Because this is definitely gonna be like a 4-stream kind of game.
Fucking drag Ron in, I guess.
He's Rayway era as fake. Or Rayway era as coming in. Because I know he came in later than everybody else.
Listen,
Maybe I'll just do this.
there's not much of the old guard we can contact. And
Yeah,
by
guess
we,
what-
I mean
so
me.
What if we
Rick and I
actually
are
get
the
Blazer
Asa
here?
Era.
Yeah.
Is Blazer still around?
I'm not sure if he is. I don't think he's not working on anything new if he is. Like, I don't look too much into FEU threads
Well,
because
he's
they go on
definitely
to,
not
like,
on FU.
yeah, and that's where most of the Fire Emblem hack stuff is going on these days.
Yeah.
I'll just get a Zim next
Well,
time.
Blazer posted on the FE Shrine shout box in 2021.
The shop box.
You know what? I think he's moved on. I think he's achieved,
Peace.
well, not Nirvana, but he's moved on, and I think that's great for him.
Unfortunately for us, we cannot. We're stuck.
I don't-
Come on, he has achieved the fourth
Fortunately for
form.
us, we have chosen not to indulge
He has-
in.
He has achieved the fourth
Kurt
form.
Cobain.
It's the third form, you fuck.
Fuck!
Really, I don't. It's like I think the boy that Zach can't move on. Okay, Alec, come on now.
He got a strength level up, so it's better than the other levels.
I hate how fucking true that is. God damn, dude.
Mhm.
Listen, Kellic is here
I already
to
do it once.
invalidate every other Myrmidon in the army,
Mm.
which isn't very hard when one of them is Loken.
Listen, Tekken's okay. Tekken has like a weirdly high defense stat.
I mean, Tekken is fine. The problem is, I don't want to use two
The problem
Myrmidons.
is the Erectardus.
The Arctorius, yeah.
Yeah, the Arcturus. And also, I don't want to use two Swordmasters in a game where half the maps feel like they've been ripped directly out of Awakening.
Which is
Which is
funny
weird,
because it
because it's
creates
happening first.
Kellic.
And
Kellic.
It'd be like ripped straight
Nice
out
85
of
miss, by the way.
57, where it's like bazillions of Lance units.
A
It's not even
Brazilian
the
Lance
bazillions
units.
of Lance units that gets me. It's wide open spaces with no terrain.
No.
Oh, well.
It's like you're playing SRW, dude.
Ugh,
No!
I hate that too. Like the old
Yes.
SRWs had so much terrain, the new ones have nothing, and I hate it.
See, this
See, now all I can think of is Kellic having an A in face.
see, Josh, you would love talking to the other Matt. 'Cause I think we've made that joke about SRW terrain with him in the call a bunch of times, and that's his reaction every time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. B has gone back to touch the ancient text. Although I don't think Masukation's a good representation of the ancient text, but he did do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's Winkysoft, so...
Wikisoft is interesting. He shouldn't be dead. He's gonna... No, he shouldn't be dead because he's
It's
gotta
fine.
roll the 1 speed higher.
He's fine.
Oh, they're not just gonna... Okay, then they're not gonna go for Kellic because he has a ranged option now. They're just gonna go for Levian. Or not? What? What? Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
The only thing I can think of is FE7's AI. Hold on, let's do some math. Check the guys who attacked him with that javelin. 15 and 80 hit. Okay, let's check the other one. 15, 76 hit. I guess the hit rate difference is what did it, because
Okay.
it was either the hit rate difference or wanting to get to the terrain.
Yes. F64? Hell no. Understandable.
No, I don't have to do that. I don't have to play SRW 64 yet because Ball hasn't finished translating the whole game by himself.
Just to make sure I don't bamboozle myself again.
I'm sorry. Sorry, that caught me.
Listen, that's what
What?
he's doing basically.
Are you fucking with me? God damn it! This fucking old man, dude.
He's going through
playing
it.
the game, and he is playing through all of the games in chronological order, doing all of the content. So he's just going to translate
Mhm.
all of SRW 64 for me, and then I will play it.
I feel like that's.
I think Ball is a bit of an old head in the community, too.
He is true.
I don't know how much he was into, like, the ROM hacking scene back in the day, but...
Yeah, bro, guy's an admin on Serenus Forest. That's like as old head as you can get, really.
He's
It's
got
ancient.
videos on YouTube from 2012.
Oh, jeez.
let me see how far back his channel actually goes.
I think the oldest I've gone back to playing in SRW is F.
Press F to.
Mm-hmm.
etc.
It was interesting. I technically still have it because it's on my Vita because I turned the Vita into a bunch of SRW machines.
It is
'Cause
the
it's got
SW machine.
Because it's got F Final Alpha Gaiden and
Earliest-
both Z3 games on it.
Earliest Fire Emblem video for Ball. February 14th, 2010.
I was 9.
2010. Not.
Nothing just saying. It was fine.
2010, I was 9.
No, but the way you said
Oh
it
my
was so
God.
gooberish, dude.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm just taking psychic damage from all sides, and I'm just here in the background trying to play a fucking idle game. I'm so tired.
Oh my god.
What the hell is happening?
Which- Listen, I've been trying to decide what fuck-ass way I'm gonna play Pokemon Too Many Types with.
Every
Normally.
Pokemon. every Pokemon on your team is Ohio type.
No. That's a little
Why
too
not?
close
The
to
Wind
home.
Edge is the Wind Edge special. You're in Texas, you fuck!
Yeah, but the icon for the Ohio type is Texas.
Holy shit, that's right. That is part of the gag. Fuck. You win this round.
Mm-hmm. Zoomer ass
My
dialogue be
brain.
like, the
immediately
chest
went
key in the
to-
chest. The classic. Ooh.
The old memery.
Is there a gun
We
You
type?
have
know,
Yes.
she's a Cambridge. You would have hit him in. You could have killed him in one hit. You could have gotten more experience.
Oh, it's
You
fine.
did. He hit him with the weapon twice. That's twice the weapon EXP.
I'll take it.
Well, no, but now he'll die on enemy face.
No, we
What do you
won't
mean,
because
we're
it's the
leaving?
yeah. So here's the funny thing about this: you wait on here with anybody, and the map ends.
There is a gun type. But anyways, what I was saying was, if you use the Flame Birds, you could have killed that guy in one hit, baited in the next guy to attack you on enemy phase, and then killed him on player phase. Got
it does-
1 kill.
It doesn't matter.
It
Who
doesn't,
cares?
but it doesn't. But I'm
So you
brain
picked
rot.
the wrong map, by the way.
No.
You drafted Logan, right?
No.
Zach.
No.
No, he foisted Logan
we
onto
keep,
Zach.
We keep doing this bit where I keep drafting Logan. I keep saying, "Stop it."
No,
Okay,
I'm not
he
being
foisted
gaslit.
Logan onto Zach in an
Okay.
attempt to force Zach to use him, but Zach had already drafted Ash, so he just killed him instead.
Okay, so I'm gonna point this out. The last 2 units on the draft were Logan and Rachel. I would have just bitten the bullet and gotten Logan, to be honest.
I think that literally just corners the market on swords early.
Mhm.
I appreciate Rachel's designs. I'd pick Rachel 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
She's very
I'm just
pretty.
saying that because that's just Rebecca 2 Electric Boogaloo.
That does help.
That does help.
Yeah,
But-
that helps.
I'm just
Yeah,
more
I
in the
forgot.
draft
I forgot
mindset
what
of
kind of people I'm running with, where Rebecca is
I mean,
just a thing.
Rebecca is cute. It's just
Is anybody spawned back
FB7 is
here?
not very nice to her. No. The
No.
only reinforcements are the pirates and the ones that show up around where Kellic spawns.
Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, right down there.
And right there.
There. Oh, there.
There, right there.
Alright, well. Time for the Anakin adventures.
Okay. I honestly maybe would have drafted some of... Hold on.
Yeah.
You
I have to, like,
drafted
actually-
fucking UA?
Yes.
You drafted UA.
Yes, I drafted
as
you.
your number 5 instead of literally any of these characters. You only missed at you could have drafted Ace. You could have had a second unit here. You could have drafted Kevin. You drafted fucking UA?
Yeah?
I assume. I don't know.
UA's the shit ass shaman.
Shaman, yeah, I know.
No, you
Like
shows
what?
up.
He doesn't show up for a while. He shows up like on the map. You can promote Kellic into a legend.
And that's fine. We can handle it.
No, doesn't he join? Doesn't he join on Wyvern Hell?
Yeah, that's the one where you could promote Kellic.
Yeah.
I thought that was the one after. I thought it was the
Huh?
one after that one
Shit,
that
Ash.
you promoted him.
There
I
we
think my skeleton just dissolved
go.
into
The hit
nothing
rates
less
today
than
are not
shit.
cooking good, lads.
Okay. Okay, who got covered up by the tier list maker?
Nobody.
No, nobody? No, the icon? Okay, I guess that's why the...
It's just a logo.
Bean's philosophy was pretty much the mid game.
Okay,
Zach just cornered the market on all the early units.
okay.
Oh no, sorry. I think Bean's whole thing was he was drafting basically the entirety of Siegfried mode.
Okay, but look at how long it took for Shu to get drafted. Hold on.
My entire thing is I can handle the way. We got these 2 units over here who can help corner the market.
Yeah, and another unit you can't use in the village. Okay, hold on.
That means we just save a turn and don't get them, right?
They've got the energy ring.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, we need to grab dipshit McGee because he's got the because he does in fact have the energy ring.
Okay, well I guess
Necessary.
you are getting
It's big Krungo,
Yeah.
but
Nico, Zach, and Liren next map.
Mm-hmm.
So it is less bad than I thought. But God, I think, you know what? Actually, I take it back. Picking Rachel was the right move, because I just imagined trying to do the Logan version of this map with just Anakin.
I'm still
I
taking
take
it
it
off.
back.
You get 3 fucking swords
Yeah.
and and your dancer.
Okay, well they're gonna see combat, and I don't want
Have
to see
fun with
combat,
that.
so-
It's like
Okay,
It's like,
I have
no,
to.
killing yourself is not an option on this map.
I'm genuinely surprised
Green.
that they are going up there.
I'm not.
Why does Korea have 13 aid so she could just barely not rescue Kevin?
Because he's
Because
an armor knight.
FE7's rescue formula is fucked up.
It's the same one from in all the GBA games.
Yeah, and the GBA formula is fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it needs to be like Tellius, where there's like some wiggle room up and down.
My problem with it is mostly how they handle mounted units, where if your mounted unit has a con stat, they don't get a rescue stat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's so annoying.
Which is fine when most of your flyers are Pegasus Knights who could not pick up a stick without breaking their arms. It is less fine when your flyer has, like, meat on her bones.
Bone on the meat. Rocking bone on the
Oh,
meat.
the bone hole, what?
Rocky, what have we picked up during this summer sale? Or the winter sale?
Please tell me you did not buy the Danganronpa games.
Well, they're not the Danganronpa games per se.
I'm
Oh,
going to
did
call
you-
you a slur.
What did you buy?
What do you think I bought? It's not
Did
that.
you buy?
I bought Raincoat.
Okay, that one's like... I don't... All I've heard is that Raincoat isn't very good, and and that was enough for me to be like, I'm just not gonna watch it. Because here's a spoiler. I have experienced all of Danganronpa. I didn't pay a fucking cent for that.
Of course didn't.
It's a visual
course you
novel. It's a visual novel I only had a passing interest in. I will just watch people I enjoy make content of it.
Okay, Anakin.
So being Danganronpa Stream 1.
I will not.
I
Will not play the entirety of it. I've
Look,
already
all you need
plugged.
to do is play 1.
No, but that's the worst one.
It unironically is.
Really? I thought people said that about 3.
Okay, 3 is the
No.
anime, and the anime doesn't count.
The anime
Okay,
is
well,
its
do an
own
ant
separate
parade.
chimera.
There's a Danganronpa. There's a adaptation of Danganronpa 1, and then there's Danganronpa 3, which was the sequel to those games, and also a sort of a prequel, because they did a. It wasn't just one anime; it was 2 12-episode seasons or 12-episode
It
quarters
was really
for
weird.
different anime, and then there was like a group collective final episode that was really bad.
Mm-hmm.
All you need to know is that they turned.
I should just watch Black Lagoon instead. Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
uh,
for it. Black Lagoon pay out dividends.
The only thing you need to know is that they took one of the most fan-favorite characters of either of the games, and they made them Jesus.
It's one of
Also,
those adaptations.
If I remember correctly, they also completely somehow managed to undermine any legitimacy the villain of the franchise had.
Yes.
Mhm.
Do people care about spoilers for Danganronpa?
Nope.
I unfortunately have suffered through this and long enough.
I think I own the first game and I don't care.
that's very valid.
Understandable.
Okay.
I own the first game. I've never even installed it.
Chat, we're not asking your opinion. Spoiling it anyway. Fuck you.
Well, Yankee has played Rain Code, so I'm going to assume that they've also played Danganronpa. Because I don't see anyone starting any of Kodaka's games from fucking from Rain Code Master Detective Code or whatever.
Rain Code Master Detective.
Asshole detective.
So, in Danganronpa 2, it is
There we
revealed that
go.
the main antagonist of the franchise corrupted all of the characters from that game to be like super. They're basically just supervillains. Like they are supervillains based on their ultimate talents. It is never explained in the game how she did it, although it is sort of implied through the characters' backstories that you get from hanging out with them during free time, that all of the characters have like a breaking point event, and the character and the main antagonist is like super analytical, and she knows how to act like anyone she wants, and she can like break people very easily.
Yeah.
So it is implied that she went around to all of these characters and like drove them to that breaking point, and then acted like a friend to convince them to go along with her evil supervillain plan. In the anime, it's revealed she made a brainwashing video.
He
Yeah.
conned some fucking other
She
guy.
conned
that
it, and
fucking-
she goes to break out a character for a different plan.
Sorry, real quick.
Gets her ass kicked by the character she was trying to break out, is sent to the hospital, where as she's leaving the hospital, she bumps into this character that she has never met, that she has never interacted with, grabs him by the collar and says, "This is
I
a
want you."
despairful encounter of fate." And she changes her entire master plan to be about this one character's talent that she has never met and she has never seen before. It is literally the show going,
We have
this is the plot. This is what the plot is doing now.
It is really, and that's the part of the arc that people considered that half the people considered was good.
Yeah. The second arc. So Danganronpa is a killing game series where a character dies and you go and you do an Ace Attorney trial to figure out who did it. That sounds fun. It's very nice the first time through, and then the second time through you start to see all of the baggage
Mm-hmm.
in those cases. So what is the anime? Not that. They decided instead what the killing game part of the anime is going to be is it's going to be a bunch of characters running around the same looking hallways as like one
Running around the
guy.
portable hallways.
As like one guy is trying to kill the main protagonist. Everyone else is kind of off doing their own thing. There are like three plots. The A plot is the guy trying to kill the main protagonist. The B plot is a bunch of characters who are only introduced in
Isn't
this
that
anime.
Cavalier gonna go fight the other guys up there?
Why would he?
He is. Because he can't reach Anakin.
Him now.
Well, yeah, if you move him there, he can reach Anakin.
The problem is,
It was
like,
just
yeah.
But those guys can't blow up the village, so
Okay, here's what I'll do.
Yeah, Danganronpa 3
It's
was a bad
fucking
experience.
Death
for me.
Train.
The important thing you
Taking
need
its
to
soul
know-
away.
Hey, I
There's
don't
a
mind this
very
explanation. I also don't want Bean to be on this map any longer than he has to be. So
Yeah, that's fair.
For what it's worth,
I'm trying.
I will say this.
Hey, Xavier.
There is a very clear point in which Kodaka straight up decides, no, actually, fuck this series. I don't want to do this shit anymore. And I think it's very fascinating that you can very clearly tell that there was a point where it was just like, I don't want to do this shit anymore.
They don't pay me.
Yeah,
enough
no,
for this.
One of
my
the,
hands and said, "Fuck it."
I think the funniest episode of that anime is in the Killing Game arc,
Yeah.
they pivot to a character from a side game, like all of the characters from the side game, Ultra Despair Girls, and they have one big episode
Oh, I remember
resolving
this shit.
resolving all of the aftermath of that game, because
With
we were
fucking-
tying everything up in this anime. And so they get to
with
the final
fucking
boss
ideal
of that
universe.
game.
And she's genuinely
get-
just like, fuck it. No,
Yeah.
actually, fuck this guy.
Mhm.
Fuck you. I'm not doing this shit. I'm going to space.
The
Bye.
culmination,
So
the culmination
fucking funny,
of
dude.
that game is the antagonist saying, "I got bored of it all," and flying into space inside her van so
Yep.
she can go and be a NEET until she dies.
Yep. Logan moves, right?
And mind you, I don't think he does. I'm pretty sure he's stationary. Yeah, I think
That's
the
why they
funny
give him
part
the
about
Shadow
that
Sword.
is that for years, people thought that character was going to be the mastermind of whatever, like, Danganronpa 3 was. She wasn't.
This feels very Kingdom Heartsy.
Oh yeah.
It's worse than Kingdom Hearts. It is the thing about
Danganronpa is largely coherent until you get to this anime,
Sometimes
where it is very
funny.
clear that they just don't want to do this shit anymore.
well, the problem
we
of
did this shit for
Danganronpa
money.
3 is that they started working on it, and then halfway through the development of the anime, they grabbed Kodaka and he started working on Danganronpa V3.
Yep.
Which was also shit, I'm going to point out.
I mean,
V3 is
This-
better than the A3 actual 3. Let me hold that.
Yes, you aren't I did not say that. I said it's also shit.
Mhm.
I think the funniest part is that I kind of agree with that. It is also the second best entry the series has ever had.
Hey,
That's not really saying a lot when
It's
the games
not.
consist of when one is kind of mid, when one is
Used to
is
kill.
mid as shit.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to any other type of sword.
Ultra Despair Girls is just bad. It's just the absolute drizzly
I
shit.
should get
Ultra Despair Girls is very funny to me because it's like the ultimate extreme of what Danganronpa does. There is a character, the entire character arc is the exploitation of children in acting. And so they have a mini game where you are having to avoid her grabbing at the character. Yeah, Cavaliers are kind of bulky.
What I think. So that doesn't help.
Yeah, the character whose entire thing is the exploitation of minors in the acting industry. In a game that all of the antagonist's backstory is how much adults can wrong children, they play that section up really hornily, and they have the character in the English dub say, "Haha, I'm 18, so this won't affect the
It's
rating."
really bad. It's really,
Ultra
really
Despair
bad.
Girls is a special degree of dog shit.
They just let Kodaka say whatever he wanted in that game. And
He really
Shut
was
up.
just like, please, end this series, one way or another.
Well, they sure fucking did. That's what V3 was for. V3
Well,
was
they
Kodaka
ended
saying,
it.
I'm not doing this goddamn fucking shit anymore.
Anyways,
Oh my
hard cut
God.
to his new game, which is Danganronpa again,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what a fucking 100-day battle line is.
Hey, but
Even
this
got-
time, if it fails, it fails.
Yeah, this time if it fails, Kodaka's willing to just shut it down and go bankrupt, which is like, I don't know if that's the takeaway. I feel like the takeaway should be maybe you should try different things.
They tried. No, okay. So after V3, he tried making different things, and the reception was so cold that he had to go back to making the same shit, dude. It was so bad.
I feel like part of the problem is Kodaka has gotten too used to writing Danganronpa.
Mm-hmm.
Bro should have
like-
just taken the money after V3 and he just fucked off to some offshore location.
Offshore oil rig.
Sure.
Oh,
If Danganronpa 4 happened, I would not be surprised. Spike Chunsoft has been milking Danganronpa for a while after Kodaka left. That's why that like summer party themed game was a thing. Like that was a side mode in V3, and then they expanded it to be like its own full game to sell again. I think it was on mobile first, but it's like, and like Danganronpa has been in a bunch of like IP crossovers. I know it's been in like Identity 5,
And then in fucking the
Open
The
World.
Dead by Daylight on phones.
was it
The
the,
one that's still
Mahjong
alive.
game that Dean plays, or the
Doesn't
or is
matter.
it a different Mahjong game?
What?
There was also a crossover with like with like some fucking Mahjong
Kakegurui?
game on phones, but I can't remember if it's the one that Bean plays or a different one.
I play Mossel.
I think it might be different.
I think it's a different one because Bean has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, so I'm assuming it's a different one then.
Kakegurui, I think. Hell, look, end my fucking suffering, dude. There we go.
Stephanie.
Damn.
Guys, if a Danganronpa 4 happened, what would you think? It already has. It just goes on different names.
I think
Yeah, we already got it. It's called Raincoat.
no, Raincoat is actually different, but nobody liked it, so that's why Kodaka went back.
And they made two
I
gacha
genuinely
games.
know
And that
nobody
gacha game
that
failed,
actually
and he's
played
making
Raincoat.
another gacha game.
Yeah,
That's just the Japanese industry, though.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
the Tails model.
I
And
God,
so
I'm I'm never forgiving Bamco for Luminaria, by the way.
yeah.
It was their best
think-
take on it.
No, their best take on it was Tales of the Rays.
Yeah, you know what? True. Luminaria was fine, I think. Like,
My
no,
problem with
Luminaria
Luminaria-
was,
Until a
I
certain
played
point.
Luminaria, I actually could not stand it. I'm like, who is this for?
My problem with Tales of Luminaria, from what I remember of it, was I don't want to play a turn-based RPG with Tales of characters in it. I want to play a fucking action RPG. That's why I'm coming to the Tales of series. If I wanted turn-based RPGs, there's a bunch of them. Not as many anymore, but there's still a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
See, the thing is, that was the that's the style of a lot of
Mobi.
these, of a lot of Mobages.
They need to bring
I'm a
back
little
Radiant
more tolerant.
Mythology.
Honestly true. Radiant Mythology basically just getting
Was it
basically
Gacha
just
before
Radiant Mythology
Gacha?
4. But Radiant Mythology 4 as just like a Tales mobile game would go hard.
Okay.
Also, I'm also like the strongest soldier for fucking Christoria. That game fucked once K-Lab stopped being dipshits and fixed their fucking bugs.
Mhm.
I think I
Because
played a little bit of Crestoria as well.
Christoria is probably the one you were thinking of because Luminaria. My issue with Luminaria is I have no idea what they were gunning for in terms of how that game was supposed to be.
Oh, I think it was Crestoria because that was the one where every character, all of the original characters had like a sin,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
and that's
Cresty.
where their
That's
powers came
Cresty.
from.
Oh, dude, Cresty was super. Cresty honestly was really good. The problem was it launched like absolute shit.
The launch was
Yeah.
bad, but it managed to recover. The other problem of it was that I think I'm just gonna give it to Anakin, by the way. Anakin.
The other actual problem of it was a combination of they really wanted to hard focus Luminaria, never mind the fact that Luminaria died like maybe 2 months after fucking Cresty did. K-Lab proved that they couldn't fucking manage a mobile game anymore to save their goddamn life. It would not be the last K-Lab game to die a death. Oh boy.
Mhm.
It sure fucking wasn't the last K-Lab game to die.
It could have been worse. Listen, Crunchyroll could have been in charge of it, and then you knew it would have been super dead.
Xavier, I am the resident Persona enjoyer of this call. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I
Persona?
also Persona.
Yeah, I
Although
like
I
Persona women.
Yes, we get it, Billy. You want to get
Billy
pegged
is the
by
horny
Saru.
Persona
Shut
person
up.
in here.
Hey,
think that I might be losing
not
that
just
I'm
her.
card.
not-
Anyway,
I might be losing my Persona enjoyer card because I never finished Reload and I didn't get the DLC for it.
Dang.
But that's mostly because
Well, the DLC was shit.
that second,
Hell, that was a
DLC
24. I'm gonna.
yeah, mostly because the DLC for Reload actively annoys me. Like,
you just want to understand how a legend operates. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, you!
I
Legend
think
Mercenary. I take damage at every step.
The legend is
I think
tanking
the-
it.
He's gonna
biggest.
get fucking murdered.
The,
I-
the legend is for
I-
Myrmidons to take axes to the face. Thanks.
My Myrmidons. Only my Myrmidons.
Now everyone's
It's also a
Myrmidon.
legend of the Myrm doesn't get fucking speed ever.
He's fine. He gets like a bajillion on promotions because he's got a custom one.
This map was not designed for you to only field like 3 units.
None of these
Yeah,
maps
no, it's not.
were.
This game was not designed around drafting.
A shame.
Yeah, I think the thing that gets me about the DLC for Persona 3 Reload is
God bless
there's
you,
nothing in
Cars.
it.
It's boneless. It's just boneless.
Like there's
It's just the it's just the answer, but again,
Let's go!
it's just like 2-0 burger packs, and then it's just the answer, but again. And it's like
it's the
Sorry, buddy.
answer and
Yeah.
like
Myrmidons,
a couple reused songs and then a Velvet Room attendant costume. And part of my issue with that is there's a ton of costume DLC I would want for the Persona 3 characters. I don't use the Velvet Room attendant costume because it looks bad. Because none of the characters were designed to be wearing just that bright shade of blue.
Except
You
the
know what
attendants
would've-
themselves.
Yeah, except the attendants themselves. So, like, you know what's not a costume in Reload? They're fucking dancing Moon Knight outfits. You know what's not a costume in Reload? They're arena outfits. You know,
Mhm.
those canonical designs that look really good. In most cases, Akiko's arena design is awful.
listen,
Fine.
you're not wrong, but at the same time, like
Listen, you're talking to listen. It takes a lot for a gay man to say a costume or a character is shirtless looks awful.
He.
dude looked like he ate another. I will say it is a little strange that they made him look like he just ate another version of himself.
a smaller version of himself.
Also, I will never forgive the injustice of the Phantom Thief costumes, and they didn't give a Ketchy to Ken.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Howard.
You are not telling me the brown-haired Justice Arcana persona
fuck-
user who has a light elemental persona whose entire character arc begins with revenge over the wronging of his mother, he's not going to wear Akechi's prince outfit. Fuck off. Why is Akihiko wearing it?
These are the mysteries.
Because he's. Too
I know
short
the
to wear
answer.
it.
The
I think
answer
it could've
is because
called- I think-
Shinji. The answer is because Shinji is wearing the other Akechi costume, and the joke is, haha, they're opposites, which then puts Ken in the Fox outfit, the Emperor of Persona 5, and not the Emperor of this game wearing it, despite everyone else wearing the outfit of their Arcana from Persona 5.
It's like it's just meant to
Except
fuck
for-
with you specifically.
No, I think no. The fact that
Mm-hmm. What are the facts in this case?
sorry, I started thinking. Sorry, because I was correlating everything. I started thinking about how to make fun of Billy for
What?
Mitsuru in the fucking biker outfit, in the fucking McQueen's outfit. That I just lost.
Then
What do you-
remember jokes on you? I'm into that shit.
I got a better
Yeah.
way to make fun of Billy, but not about
Mhm.
Mitsuru.
Like the Persona 16.
Billy,
Okay.
what was that Kenny Pickett play during the Eagles game
fair.
today?
Hey, no.
But this
We
was
can't hold
like
anything.
that.
Kenny.
He literally broke his fucking ribs during that shit.
We can't. I will. Listen, we can't hold anything Kenny Pickett does against anybody. Lest we forget, it's
Look.
your fucking team that drafted him. in
We've
the
somehow
first place.
transitioned to football,
I
ladies and
know,
gentlemen.
I know.
Your team was the one that wasted a
I don't know
first round
how this
pick on the
happened.
dumb
Let's
fuck
not-
in the first place.
Let's-
Both
Look,
of you
let's
can be
not
made
talk
fun of.
about what Kenny Pickett did. Let's just laugh at the Cowboys for being torched by a third string quarterback instead.
You know
Who's
what?
your third string? Who's your third string quarterback anyway?
Tanner McKee.
I'm gonna fucking have an aneurysm, dog.
You didn't know who his backup is?
Oh
Was it
no.
Pony Driver?
Ian Book.
So there.
Oh man. I'm having a great time, boys.
Are you?
You know, I can't say anything. I went on
Let's,
a giant
let's
dinosaur
also
rant.
laugh at the Colts for somehow losing, for giving up 45 points to the Giants of all teams.
Shout outs to Indy. Jobbing horrendously.
Mhm.
Well done.
Oh no, Kellick's gonna run out of. He's gonna run out of
He's gonna run
Flambird
out of
No,
this
he's
game
not.
because it's an odd number use.
What a shame.
Because it's got 37 uses.
Never mind, we're fine. Back to even. The math keeps checking out. Jesus fucking Christ! Where did the reinforcements spawn in?
The castle. I
The
think.
reinforcements for you guys are in the bottom right.
Yeah, what's the
Uh,
trigger for them to spawn in?
I'm pretty sure you've got to make it through that one by one tile hallway.
I hate this game so much.
You decided to do this.
I didn't realize it would be like this.
And Bean, this
Yes.
is why, when you're drafting an FE6 style hack, you always make sure you get more than one fucking person for the start of Ellawood mode.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's why Rebecca always goes first overall. I mean, what?
I mean, I would say Lowen instead, but fair enough.
What? Why do you want to replace mid with bad?
Okay, well now I'm interested in something else. Is it a... Where do I go here? What if it's like pretty...
Yeah, there.
Yeah. It's box, isn't it? It's not line-based. It's either line-based or it's box-based.
It's got to be box.
I'm pretty sure it's box based. But yeah, it's like you've gotta get through the microwave hallway first.
Oh my god. Snake eater. My hell. My own personal hell here,
I'm going
located.
to show you the glories of the glowing fork in the
No,
microwave.
not yet. This.
I
Oh,
think
hey,
you-
see ya.
I think it's Yeah, I think it's a little bit after Sia spawns is when they show up. Anyways, so with Zactus's map, he managed to get Ace into the 1x1 tile choke point before this happened. So
What a hero. What a legend.
Ace just kind of like sat on that
Alex
fort.
standing over there.
You know, I don't
Hey,
know if
we
Anakin needed
take
that
that,
entering.
That was a pretty good level up.
Mhm.
Not gonna lie.
I
Needed it.
don't think it's gonna matter. I'm gonna be real.
Okay.
He'll be fine.
The
Girl,
situation
Althar-
has
Althar is
stabilized
on
from
the
placing
fort.
Antharis there.
Oh my god.
I know he gets like 6 speed or some shit on promo, but this is a bit much, don't you think?
It's probably
Altharius
fine.
appears to need a sword.
Anyways, yeah, here's Howard throwing Sia over to the reinforcements.
Whee!
In case you somehow manage to get down there, we turn Sia into a good guy before enemy phase starts, so she doesn't suicide on you.
I might have to take this chapter from the top.
No, you're fine.
Well, I need to get somebody over there. It's
What
gonna
do you
have to
mean
be Karina.
What do you mean you need to get someone
Does
over
it-
there?
Tomiko spawn there?
Yeah,
Or she another
Tamiko and a
unit?
bunch of units spawn over there.
Okay.
I don't know if Tamiko's... Oh no, she's blue.
Yep.
Okay.
Go spawn.
Okay,
Yeah,
go.
Tamika-
Please recruit your sister
You
right
get Zack
now.
and Lear. You get Zack and Liren.
Yeah, Tamiko is here very specifically to recruit Sia.
My shit, we didn't talk at all during the during Siegfried mode, but now we can do it.
Yeah, because we're the Urk and Sarah replacements. Except not really, because Tamiko joined way earlier, but shh.
You know,
Why
I
are
didn't
all
even
of your
know they were
mages without
related.
skill? I don't think they're related. I think they're just friends.
They
they
are...
almost
they are
have the
just
same hair
girls.
shades, and they have like the
Oh
same
wait,
eye
Liren and
colors.
Zack are on this map. Fuck.
Mhm.
How the hell do you?
I think Anakin can talk with them?
Yeah.
Or are they just next
Yeah.
map?
Yeah, I think Anakin will talk to them. The problem is,
Oh,
The
I
human
think I
wave.
know what it is. I think you have to talk to like the stationary soldier, and then they will both join you because they won't
Yeah,
move ever.
Okay.
yeah, they aren't related. They're not related. People can just have the same features. It's just kind of
There
awkward.
wasn't a lot
situation.
of there wasn't a lot of good spriting being done
Winston's.
Mhm.
back in,
Listen, this is what, like
2012.
2012? Older?
By the time it
Yeah.
released, yeah.
Most of this shit was just splicing.
Yeah, honestly, I like Tamiko and Sarah.
Reminder,
Sarah.
Kellic just used to be like black-haired Ephraim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little dire.
Anyways, time to get Altharius to
Somehow I
level
think
20.
feel- which somehow I think fits more than like his redesign. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Yeah, just it happened.
I mean, Tamiko's got different clothing color.
Alright, welcome to Green Unit Hell.
Yeah, welcome to Green Unit Hell.
Oh man, I love Green Hell. I've never seen Green Hell.
It's quite lovely this time.
Are you
of year.
saying Green Hell or Green Hill?
Green Hell.
Okay.
Green Hill Hell.
My brain was like, he's probably saying Green Hell, but what if he's just never seen Green Hill Zone?
What if I just never watched the Sonic movies?
What if you've never watched the Sonic movies and you've never played a Sonic game and you've also never gotten the stage in Smash?
True. What if I just like
Mhm.
dodged Sonic for like 30 years?
No, you could play the 3D Sonic games
Impossible,
because
you've
Green Hill
never
Zone
been
wasn't in.
Shadow the Hedgehog
Hill-
is one of your games that's your brand, Billy.
Yeah, but that I wouldn't
That doesn't have Green Hill.
that.
Mhm.
It wasn't in any of the 3D games.
I swear
Yep.
it was a hidden stage in like
That's Cinderella.
Adventure 2?
Yeah, I think it's the hidden
yeah.
stage. Yeah, it's a hidden stage in Adventure 2 for like 100%ing every other stage.
Yeah, you have to get like all the A rank emblems.
Well, the gay emblems.
A rank.
Gay rank.
No. We haven't gotten the Kraben bracelet from Engage yet.
We're the other part of the Sonic.
No, no, no.
Well,
Listen, I will take that side of the Sonic fandom
Stupid ass faces.
over people shipping
damn it.
Shadow and Maria. I will take that side of the fandom
Huh?
over people shipping Shadow and
Huh?
Maria.
that's a thing people
Yes,
do?
that is a thing, and that is a thing that was getting more popular as Shadow Generations was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I need to start I think I need to start calling people names again. Fuck me, dude.
I think I need to stay off the internet.
I think
Yeah.
we need to just start using slurs.
I think I need to heal Kelly.
I didn't see anything explicit, thank God. But yes, it is the thing people do. It's not that surprising if you, unfortunately, see things through osmosis. I definitely grew up in a time where I had to listen to people talk about Elsa and Anna that way.
Fuck you, Pegasus. Put you here.
Fuck you, Pegasus, put you here.
Stupid ass. Taking a turn over looking at us. Oh, good to see you over here, and then we can have her start farming.
The thing that made people start doing it was there's a line in the Shadow Generations prologue anime where
It was very good, by the way.
it was very good. I would love a Sonic anime with that animation. It's great. Here's the thing, Xavier. Because gay shipping does that sometimes. But
You.
there's a scene in the Sonic Generations anime where Commander Towers is talking to Rouge, and it's like, you could have talked him down. And Rouge was like, I couldn't do that. There was only one person who could do that
Hello,
to Shadow.
Claude. Hey, anyway, here's
That was
Claude.
Claude. Don't worry
From
about it.
FP4. You can tell
yeah,
this is the
it was.
holdovers from Tactics Universe, because Claude is here.
Yeah. The line is, only one person could have done that for Shadow. And Towers responds, yes, and she was lost to us long ago. And some people decided to take that line in the opposite direction from what it was supposed to mean.
Yeah, I assume the intended thought is Maria was the one who
Let's go in
was a
Taurus.
soothing, calming presence for Shadow and could keep him quote unquote in line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's basically just
And-
because it also immediately cuts to Shadow having a post-traumatic stress attack over Maria, so it's like very explicitly Maria was a grounding force for him. Unfortunately, that is also something that people could read as romantically coded, and some people did, and that caused a resurgence, and I'm doing the fucking Shadow the Hedgehog emote from the Life Arrow videos, where the hands are up.
Talk. Join.
Hey,
Run.
Red-
Run.
rescue him. Rescue Zack. Gotta play for a reason.
A true based.
Holy shit.
God, we're so fucking good at this video game, guys.
Attack. Attack.
Yeah, you're about to run off and leave Zack to run away from the Cavaliers by himself.
This is a
Look at
statement
that,
somehow.
No skill.
This is a statement somehow to my draft partner.
Opos and assert dominance.
Yeah, I think it would have been very funny if you just let
skill
Zack
to see
die.
a have. Please tell me it's not 6.
I'm pretty sure it's like 5. Hold on.
I don't know. I don't know if it's better or worse.
Okay, because I think how Blazer balanced a lot of the
But clearly,
mages, but they have low skill.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that doesn't matter because
Unfortunately, anima ranks.
unfortunately anima ranks and/or light ranks.
Yeah.
Weirdest crack ship you've seen on the internet.
Okay, Thea's base skill is 5. She has a 40% growth.
That 45% is not proccing, dog.
It's not a 45, it's just a 40.
Here's Zach. He's cool. He's a longbow killer bow. Here's
shit,
Pegasus
hold on.
unit.
Yeah,
Pegasus
Thea's,
unit of
she's been hitting the 50-50 on her magic pretty frequently, though. That's nice. Right, I didn't go over character growth like I was doing last time. Hold on. We've got a backlog to go over. I did Altharis in Siegfried mode. Kellic growth. 80%
Blood
HP,
thinks he's
50
part of the
strength,
team.
55 skill, 55 speed, 55 luck, 35 defense, 25 res. I'm not going over loving because it's not here anymore. Not going over loving
Clearly-
because they're not recruited.
Clearly, Blazer was ahead of his time and just knew that they were gonna have inflated growth rates in the future.
I mean, most of these are like GBA levels. Like, you don't really start hitting
I feel
inflated
like-
growth rates.
I
Like,
feel like it's a little higher than typical GBA levels.
yeah, I think this is like a midpoint between GBA and like Telia's growth. And then you get stuff like Awakening where they're like 20 to 30% higher than any of these growths are.
Whoops.
Okay, Zach's growth. 85% HP, 45 strength, 50 skill, 45 speed, 40 luck, 30 defense, 15 res. He's the archer because there's not because his other competition is Storm and Storm isn't real.
Storm is really fake.
And his competition for snipers is Rachel, who is
Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess we need to explain Rachel a little bit why we keep laughing at her. Rachel
No, what
is
we-
your.
she is the last character you recruit. She's really bad and can die before you recruit her. Like, if the RNG doesn't like you, you can play as fast as you physically can. And if the RNG doesn't like you, she'll die before you can recruit her.
It's just that simple.
Here's Liren. Liren is 75% HP, 45 strength, 40 skill, 40 speed, 25% luck, 25% defense, 30% res. She's trying to be the defense Pegasus Knight.
Too bad she's not good at it.
I mean, really, she's just here to be a part of the triangle attack.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, hey, he's there.
Do I need to save him or do anything with him, or can I just let him die?
I think you could just let him die, because there's not like a guided map after this.
Okay. Don't worry, we have one green unit here.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm on the team.
Blood thinks he's on the team.
I think you just had to keep him alive long enough to recruit Zach and Liren,
Yes.
and he's got the boss shield icon to denote which one you've got to talk to.
Boy, press actually series price of little strength, but this is like 55 growth, so this is the beginning. I mean, this game is the beginning for a lot of things. Unironically.
Yeah.
I mean, also part of that is FE hacks like to be subversive to how the main games work.
Mhm.
That's why you get a bunch of like character archetypes where it's like this character has stats that don't match their base class. Like this is this is what Altharis does.
Yeah, very funny Altharis momento. Okay, I'm almost
It's
out of
very
rage.
funny because intelligence systems saw what people were doing and decided, you know what? Fuck you guys, we're gonna do it too, and they made Odin and Fates.
To be fair, Odin, really cool.
Yeah, he is really good. I just think it's very funny that they're like, you know what? Fuck these guys.
Take it.
That's kind of based.
Fog. Zach Fogg. Zach Fogg champ.
Yeah, Gale Force Armor Knight doesn't get my attention as much anymore because I've played Engage and I've seen the light of putting Sigurd on an Armor Knight.
Hell yeah. Sigurd Louis, let's go.
Yeah. Unironically, dude, I put it on oh, who's the Pegasus unit that you get at the start?
Chloe.
Chloe, yeah.
Chloe. Yeah, I put it on Chloe for a while because it's like, oh, they kind of want you to have it, and then I put it on Louis, and it's like, holy shit, dude, he's moving.
No, yeah, as soon as they were like, here's a ring that gives your unit a bunch of movement. Here's a big fucking Armor Knight, and I'm like, you know, one of the weaknesses of Armor Knight is having bad movement.
I think Sigurd gives defense too, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think Sigurd. Hold on, I don't have him because
It's
I
like
got.
maybe +3 at max bond or something.
Yeah, yeah, I think Sigurd is strength, defense, movement. Yeah, but it was like
Dex, defense, build, move.
all things Louis likes.
Yeah. He wants.
I did.
Is the reason the green stuck with us all the way here is so we could get this for specific Fire Emblem AI, dude?
Yeah, because he was looking for a healing tile.
You had a perfectly good time ago to get EXP from right there.
I'm not coping about the FE4 remake. I just don't care. If they release an FE4 remake the same way they release a Shadows of Valentia with the same design philosophy, I will not play it.
Now, see, we're a differing
I keep
minds here.
saying,
So I love Shadows of Valentia.
No, here's the problem.
Except when you have to play it.
Valentia
here's the problem,
is nice.
the maps.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
problem.
the problem is the quality of the voice acting and the art and the animations was very nice. The problem is they didn't fix the map. So the last thing I want to do, if they release an FE4 remake, is play fucking FE4 again. Cut those maps down.
Give me trading. Find a way to make it work.
I would be fine, like, handling having to do the weird money manipulation stuff. I do not need maps that are, like, 3 hours long. And I know they give you saves every turn so you can stop when you want to. But also, you can just make a map a castle seas. You want to know why I know you can do that? Because every fucking GBA remake of FE4 does that same thing.
Well, part
None
of
of
that
them
is
are
because of
fair.
the map limitations. However,
Part of that is the map limitations,
Sure,
but also it shows that as a proof of concept that it can work.
yeah. And it helps vary the gameplay.
Right,
It's
from how we
important.
got Tamako to 20. It's like, where's
Yeah.
the speed? Ah, yeah, right. Yeah.
20 level 29 magic. Yeah, that
That sounds like her.
sounds about
Yankee
Alan.
people have been coping. People have been coping for 8 years.
Oh, alright, so the thing I've been on a kick with when it comes to pitching an idea for an FE4 remake, you just get Tecmo Koei and Omega Force and make it a fucking Muso. It's perfect for
Well, you see, yeah. You've seen the latest Musou games, haven't you, though? You've
I don't think
seen-
you can do Thracia.
I haven't seen Origins yet. I know Zach has streamed it a couple times, but I haven't been able to catch it.
Oh, right, there's a Delphi shield I want to steal.
Yeah, you want to steal that. The problem with trying to fit Thracia into, like, an FE4 remake is you're fitting a second game in there with an entirely new cast.
It's an
With
entire
a totally
fucking-
different style of gameplay.
Yeah.
I think you could, like... Because I don't know if they would ever do a remake of FE5. I think FE4 is pushing it. I think FE5 is, like, incredible levels of cope.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do some form of, like, updated FE5 content, maybe have, like, side chapters. Like, you cut down the maps, you do a side chapter, and it's like,
I forgot you
here's
just
some
get it
stuff
here.
that, like, Finn, Nana, and Leaf are doing. Heck,
Okay.
maybe you do Manster.
She's a
Like, you
member.
do a little bit of Manster. Like, have Leaf.
Is there
and
even a secret
Zed.
shop on this map?
No.
It's next map, right? Because we're storming the castle.
Yeah. It's FE4 for a remake because they've done FE1, 2, and 3. And so people are like, well, obviously, if they do another remake, they'll do the next game in order instead of something like FE6, which I think is much more likely.
I don't
We'll
know,
get FE7
Because they
solely
need
for the
to
people
remake
that want.
FE1, but a fourth time, I should say.
At one point in time, when Fates was the newest game, they had been like kind of slipping in some stuff like, oh hey, this feels very Thracia coded, like, and I was like, oh, maybe the next remake is gonna be Thracia instead. But it's been several games since then, so.
Mm-hmm.
I think
With the battalion stuff in Three Houses, and then the fact that they got Omega Force to do Three Hopes, that's why I'm like, well, maybe they could just do an FE4 remake, Muso style. But I feel like a lot of people who really enjoy FE4 will riot in the streets if it isn't like Shadow Dragon, New Mystery, and Shadows of Valencia, where it's, you know,
mostly the
most
same, but with some
faithful
differences.
remake imaginable, you know?
I think when
Which, again, why not just play
Got him.
FE4 if you want to play FE4 so bad? It's a remake. Remake the game. Like,
where are the FE ports? Well, they'd have to do new translations for a lot of them, is the thing, because they did
4, 5,
they did
and 6.
translation for FE1 and then made it a limited time thing, which I'm unbelievably upset about. But they'd also have to do like translations for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then 12 if they ever release DS stuff, which I
Yeah,
can't
but-
imagine they will.
Yeah.
But it's like they would have to basically translate half the. See, if they porting the GameCube games would be great for me, because I would play the shit out of the Radiant Duo, especially if I could
Radiant Duo's
actually
good.
use
That's
transfer
why.
bonuses.
It'd be insane. It'd just be insane.
It'd be great.
I secretly hope that if they ever do port them, that they do something like what they've done with some of the, like with Super Mario RPG and with Thousand Year Door, where they take the opportunity to make some changes and they build Path of Radiance in something like the Radiant Dawn engine, but with Path of Radiance style supports. Because like having the ledges and some of the extra map features of Radiant
Oh
Dawn
no, we're here.
would be cool.
I know it's greedy for me to say this, but I want a remake of Radiant Dawn explicitly so they can actually write those fucking supports that are in the
Yeah.
data.
The second crack of the supports would be so good.
Yeah,
But-
'cause
And
it's
all,
like,
the,
yeah,
and all the stuff that was like unused / cut.
yeah, they had a list of support, and it's like that there were ones that were supposed to have unique dialogue, and it's such an interesting list to me.
Yes,
Because
it's Eric of Laos, Mark III.
Yeah, it's Eric.
The third
Because
one.
there's like, because there are some that make sense. Like, Boyd has a bunch of ones with the Part 3 characters. Aaron has a bunch of them with the like Dawn Brigade-esque characters. I want to know what Edward is talking to Sonic about.
Engage versus engage over going to different games and gathering. You're pulling a Sorry, what? I don't know what Chaos Wars was the first thing that popped up into my head. Oh, hey, Tekken. But
I think if we got an Engage 2 and they just added more bracelets and rings, I would be okay with it. Obviously, they would need a new cast and stuff because of the way Engage ends, but I would be okay with using Engage's mechanics again.
Mm-hmm.
See, I like the gameplay
Here we
mechanics of Engage. I don't like the story mechanics of the emblem rings and stuff. Like,
Yeah, I think they could like change how the emblems are handled, but I can't be too mad about what was very ostensibly an anniversary game.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would change it if it wasn't an anniversary game, but I thought it was a neat anniversary game, and I think it was cool that it predicted the future that Soren was going to win Choose Your Legends.
And on that note, it's Army, you Divisian Knights. How much weight can you handle? Can you withstand the spirit of one whose life is past? The weight of the burden of that depth. Weak souls succumb quickly to a strong spirit. Strong ether is like a toxin to those whose bodies and minds are unfamiliar with such overwhelming power. King, just for a moment, grant me that power. The most notable scene from this fucking game. Alright, continue.
And I think part of why I feel this way is that I did a little bit of playing with modded emblems in Engage, and I thought they were very interesting. Although the Azura one was very funny because it's like, you get this ring at chapter 3, it turns whoever is wearing the ring into a dancer. Like, oh boy, this is how I make Alfred good.
Like, Byleth was already cracked, and that shit was like once per Engage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then this one is just a normal dance that gives stat boost. And the Cavalier emblem bonus was it gave +1 movement after you danced.
That is just the freest.
The freest attached to Alfred forget I have ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is my computer doesn't have enough memory to run Ryujinx without exploding consistently.
Yeah, my thing is, I would have liked that characters, like, let's say you had an Engage ring on that gave, let's say you had Leaf on, you know, because he gives like a bazillion proficiencies.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked for the unit themselves to be able to use those weapons so long as they had that emblem ring on. Like, you have Leaf on, you've learned the proficiency for daggers. Your unit can use daggers so long as you have that bond rank and Leaf. Because the classes were a little too pared down for my liking.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Skill Emblem, but I feel like they went like in. Oh boy, the more sacred text has appeared.
Ray, you just missed if you can handle the weight. You just missed it.
Okay. That's okay.
It's okay. Here's Tekken. I've got growth to go over, and I think Tekken is very funny as a unit. Tekken has 75% HP, 50% strength, 55 skill, 55 speed, 40 defense, or 40% luck, 35% defense, 30 res. Yeah, that sure that res growth is very funny to me, cause if we look at his bases. 30% res growth, by the way.
That doesn't mean you get it all the time. Unless you just get it all the time.
Anyways, here's the
that
sword
nice?
math. Here's the Killing Edge guy to blow up on.
Here's your Rutger. Go. You may clap now.
Here's your Navarre, except I think Tekken is
Here's your
really
D.
Here's Andy.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you, man!
Yeah, like I can't move. You know, I was gonna say
And
don't
it's the
do
stream,
it.
everybody.
Yep, thanks for watching.
I was gonna say don't do that because I saw it just happen, but also, yeah.
Also, that shit was just really funny. I'm gonna be real with you.
Got his ass.
It was
Perfect.
amazing bit.
That needs to be clipped instantly.
Anyway, Xavier, the reason why people think Ninian is the canon mom for Ellawood is because FE7's story shoves Ninian down Ellawood's pants at every opportunity.
It's like they get special scenes or something. Whoa.
I mean, to be fair, given the others around, I would rather take Ninian over any of the other ones.
The problem is intelligent systems is really weird about confirming things that are very clearly canon relationships. There's a big thing in Heroes where Erinys has like a freak out because she doesn't want Ced to tell her who his dad is because she might marry someone different, and it's
Wait,
like,
hold
no,
on. Wasn't that literally canonized by Thracia?
Yes,
Yes.
and yes, that is a canon pairing. And then in Heroes, they have an event where she's like, "No, you can't say that because I might marry someone else. I'm not really your mom because of multiversal stuff." So it's like, Lewin canonically marries Erinys, but you might have a different pairing, and your pairing is equally as valid.
Which is stupid.
Okay, you know for
Appeasing the
okay,
P4 players.
no,
the
that's
FE4 players
appeasing,
who have not played FE5
that's appeasing
shippers.
the people who are. That's appeasing the sweaty neckbeards. Never, always assume that if a decision has been made in a gacha game, it is to appeal to sweaty no-life neckbeards that will cry if that will commit a war crime if their precious waifu is within even the same continent as a man.
Here's another thing. Intelligent Systems' insistence on pairing Chrom with specifically male Robin. Because we cannot confirm who Chrom has married, so if we put male Robin with him, then it's fine. We will try and ignore all of the gay shipping that comes from this.
It's like, what do you mean? People have just decided that means he's gay.
You know what?
We will try, we will fail.
Rest in Pith Sumia, character who is literally confirmed in the game's opening cutscene to be Chrom's wife, and has been absolutely demolished because nobody liked her. Or I guess nobody is harsh. Not many people liked her, so she doesn't get to be.
I was gonna say, I'm right here, you dumb fuck.
The point still stands.
Because unfortunately, she does not get official Intelligent Systems love interest bias like a bunch of characters do in Heroes. And by a bunch of characters, I mean Melina. I'm looking directly at her.
The freest one.
Because there's...
You could also say, Nana. You could also say...
Nana's slightly love interest biased, but that's mostly because Thracia doesn't get anything.
Yeah.
Girl got her legendary ult and got to be on the culture festival for the Crusaders, and that's it. Reinhardt has more ults than her.
Yeah.
Oh boy, do I get to complain about the land sword and bean stream?
Yes.
Too?
Yes. It's fine.
We're doing this again.
We're bringing it here.
Oh, son of a bitch, dude!
I think
do this here.
Different streams for Ray. So.
I think my thing with that translation is
it's stupid.
Daichi. It's stupid, and I think that they could have fixed it because they're missing a part of the word. In Japanese, it's the Daichi no Ken, which is very specifically big land. It is not just land. It is a large area or an important area. So it's the Great Earth Sword, the Great Land Sword, both get the meaning across. I don't know why they don't call it the Great Land Sword or the Great Earth Sword. It sounds weird to call it the Land's Sword. But it's
their take on, it's like the Gunblade, There's a lane to the sword. It's just
but also there are worse translations in Heroes that bug me more than the Land Sword.
Alright,
which is All of the arcane weapons.
Real quick. So throughout this game, starting from now, you can get secrets. If you get all the secrets and you keep them in your inventory, you can't discard them. You unlock the post-game for this game. We're not doing post-game, so I'm glad to discard it, but they're there. This is how you unlock them. It's really wild that there is a post-game in a Fire Emblem ROM hack when that kind of thing has not been done before, except for FE8.
Well, it was
I will.
I'll
call this-
defeated in FE7 ROM
I'm
hack.
calling this post-game slurs for a different reason.
What?
Post-game
You
is-
don't like? You don't like
Shut-
FE?
I'll fucking kill you. Why
Oh,
is
bitch,
he here?
treasure.
Why is he here? Why does Blazer have to fucking?
You like the special world in Super Mario World, right?
Oh, I'm gonna.
Boy, do
See what
I.
it is.
I'm going to throw this fucking boomer, dude.
Also, I think the name I came up with in Ray's stream as an alternative for the land sword was the Tellurian sword.
What the
'Cause
fuck?
it literally means earthly,
I think
and it sounds special.
No, you have to do it every single time. It's tied to the file.
one of the things, because Heroes has a text limit that is unfortunately different between English and Japanese because of how Japanese names are written. So I wouldn't be surprised if Earth Sword is causing problems for some reason or another, which it shouldn't because it's the same as Land Swords, but I would not doubt it. But also, the Japanese version has a lot of cool sounding weapons that are just different in English for like the arcane inheritable weapons. The first lance was the arcane Kyong in English, which a Kyong is a very specific type of lance. In Japanese, it's devil magic, flowering spear.
It's a very funny translation, but I kind of like how raw it is.
No, that's just the Japanese version. It is literally all of the arcane weapons have devil magic at the start because that's what they're called in Japanese. They're not just arcane weapons. They're very specifically evil, demonic weapons, which got kind of discarded once they started giving them to basically everyone. But it is a bit of lore, and so you have like, what's the Japanese for Nosferatu? That's Razire,
Yeah,
isn't it?
this was iron. Let's go with Darkness!
Listen, you have
Just
Althara's, Kellic, and Tekken support. You just have your Swordmaster Polyfuel.
How was
Ah,
that?
yes, my favorite sword master, the thief.
I mean, he got a crit
I think-
bonus.
He's got crit rate.
Although genuinely, don't you just have all of the sword masters anyway?
Yes! Yes!
Except for Logan.
Logan doesn't
Who
count.
cares?
Logan's not a real character.
Oh,
'Cause
did you get
you-
Rift?
He sure does have risk because I remember telling. I
It's a risk
remember
to
that
get
was
him.
an incredibly unfortunate turn in Zach's draft. I think he also has liquid too, which is really funny.
Yeah, I have liquid.
Don't give up yet.
What the heck is Resire
Uh,
mean?
the thing about the Killer Axe and the Devil Axe is the Killer Axe in Japanese is very specifically the kana for Kira Axe, and it's kind of the same with the Devil Axe. They are a lot of very specific weapons like that are just kana in Fire Emblem.
Woo! Fucking rifles, dude. I hate longbows. I had enemy longbows because they keep fucking up with my range. What was that,
So, Bean,
right?
how do you feel about universal 2 to 3 bows?
Universal 2 to 5 range bows. Yeah, Razire.
That
I
was the
think
howl
is-
of my soul, by the way.
I think Razire is just a name that's supposed to sound cool, because I don't think it's an actual word. I think it's just one of those things where it's like, we need a fancy name for a spell, Razire. It's also why well, Japan will just kind of like Japan and English will just kind of throw sounds together to make something that sounds cool, which is also part of why Japan misuses a lot of English words or like has characters that just speak English.
Mm-hmm. I cannot hit a damn thing, dude. I swear to God. What do you have speed-wise? What? Oh,
You're using a one-use sword bean.
I didn't catch I was using a one-use sword.
Setting yourself up for failure.
You know
More
what?
likely than you
I
think.
appreciate this.
Still as shit.
I appreciate that the game tells me that I won't double when I use the sword.
Yeah.
Some games will tell you that you'll double and then the sword will break.
Whoops.
Doesn't Sacred Stones do that?
No,
I think it
it
does.
follows the King's rule.
It does.
The GBA
I don't remember- I don't remember exactly.
Oh, okay.
Natalia's games don't. I think Thracia doesn't.
Mhm.
Which doesn't have the indicator button in the point.
Right, it does. It's just like read your numbers and do math, and I hold the book up to FE players, and they scream in horror at doing math.
It's like that scene in the Boondocks.
But I'm pretty sure it's just the GBA thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's just a GBA thing because Three Houses won't tell you because you have the broken weapons, so it'll tell you afterwards.
They like breaks in the middle of combat, and you're like, well, shit.
And Engage, there's like no durability, so
Yeah, he does no durability.
Engage has no durability. I think for the mechanics that I enjoy about Engage, I'm kind of disappointed that it went back to having no durability and there was no balancing it like Faith. It was just like the balancing act was higher my weapons have a bunch of weight, and we went back to GBA con.
Whoops. Whoops.
the thing that disappoints me the most about the weapons in Engage is
I'd rather just have that than Fates. So,
like they feel so stock and barren. Like there's no reason to use wind tomes outside of them
Mhm.
being lightweight.
I mean,
Like,
they've got
none of the
effective
tomes
damage.
Really, yeah, but it doesn't amount to much.
Yeah, but that's Wynn's problem that's Wynn's game's fucking problem all the time, because
Yeah, look at 9.
Mm-hmm.
we need to have the lightweight tome be the one that gets effective damage so it can do the same damage as the fucking fire tome.
Yeah.
And I
Like Thunder's cool because it gets the extra range, but like they had an opportunity again to have magic do something, especially when you only have like 16 total tomes in the entire game or whatever.
Well, they had Surge tomes, which were interesting. The one range only infinite hit tomes were neat.
mm-hmm.
But what,
And
it only goes up to, it's only the 2, right? I don't think there's a third. Well, there's
There's
also
third.
Nova, but
Yeah, which is the ultimate Surge tome, which abandons all of the nuances of the Surge tomes and is just the Brave
like,
tome.
Yep.
yeah.
It's just to kill her.
Which honestly, I think Magic could have been more interesting in Engage. I think the problem is that they put a lot of the uniqueness
God
into
fucking-
the emblem weapons.
Yeah.
And I will put emblem weapons with an asterisk. Some of those emblems just don't get anything. Like
Yeah.
Your emblems are fake.
Sigurd's a good emblem because of his effects. His weapons are not
Hey,
very good outside of the very beginning of the game. I mean, so are Celica's, but that's because they made the system to upgrading emblem weapons. You have to do the fucking Tempest trials to get the gems. It's like, no.
Did anyone do those?
I
Well,
did them
no.
a couple of times, and
I
then
did
I
it
Never even
once.
went into the building.
Really?
I did it once, and then I realized that I got to play 3 turns, and then it would pass it off to another person, and then I would have to wait it
Sounds
come
like
back
Venusaur,
and
by
get
the
my
way.
results.
it was. It's a gotcha-fied element that I absolutely hated. Like, they didn't.
No, the bond rings are the gotchaized element that you should absolutely hate.
I can't. I
do
feel
hate
like I
them.
would be
Bond rings
more
are even
mad
Good.
at the bond rings. I would be more mad at the bond rings if all of them had effects. Like, instead of just 2 per. Like,
Super game.
They all
Yeah.
should have had, all of the S ranks should have had effects.
all of them should have had effects, but seeing the effects that they slapped onto some of them, I don't imagine they would have been amazing. Like, I love Ellawood giving me swap.
It's cool.
But I mean, like, for the amount of effort and fragments that you have to do to forge rings up to S rank if you don't nat pull them, they should have been way better than they were.
Yeah.
I think part of it is engaged. The bond ring stuff feels like it was designed for post game, like the melding felt like it was meant for post game. Like, you grind out like infinite things, and you do like the Aether raid stuff that I've never touched.
But they
It's
don't
like-
do anything. Like,
Yeah, I
they
know.
haven't- Like,
That's part of the problem. Is
It's weird. It's like they were there just for flavor and nothing else.
I mean, yeah,
It
like
feels
being
like-
an anniversary game makes sense to have that kind of stuff, but they had time to make them do something and they didn't. Like,
It
the game
feels
was
like-
done for an entire year. They could have easily went back and said, let's change this up a little, you know? They did multiple patches to do the stuff with the DLC and
DLC.
everything after it came out, so they had opportunities, you know?
I
Also,
think part
real
of it
quick, where's
is
the
it was
mass-
trying.
Where's the secret shop on this map?
Hold on, I'll pull up the LP archive very quickly. I think my thing with it is, I think that was the way they intended on implementing heroes aspects of, because, like, here's our big anniversary for all of our games. How do we include heroes in a way that does not immediately date it?
Well, they sure
Which
found
I-
an answer
which
to that,
I-
huh?
Which I think is very funny because they had to change Veronica's design because they shelved the game for a year. And in that year, Veronica got character development and a new outfit.
That is really funny.
Because her,
He's
um,
literally Eric 3. He's even got the Silver Lance.
It is
Yeah.
so
Oh my
annoying.
gosh, yes.
because she's got a Book of the Worlds, which is one of her skills that goes through all of the books of heroes. It only goes up to 5, which is when her character matches best with how she's written and engaged. Are we sure the secret shop's on this map?
Yeah, I don't remember the shop having a secret shop.
Yeah, because there's nothing in the LP archive about a secret shop on this map.
Dang. Okay.
Probably the next chapter.
It's the next map I think you think of.
Okay.
Yeah, because the next map is Saving Sigurd.
Indoors.
Saving Private
Wait.
Sigurd.
No,
wait,
it's
no,
not.
it's, yeah, the one after, it's the one after that.
Yeah, because I think the first one is when you're saving Sigurd. Because we're killing Percival round 3 on the map after this one.
Percival round 3.
Because there was girl Percival, and then there was this Percival.
Girl Civil.
Person
Yeah,
girl.
I think they intended on having that as like this is for the heroes players. Like if you wanna roll for stuff and merge it up, you can, and like as a way to kind of fill in whenever you get the emblem rings yanked.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely not the best system in the game, and I definitely have just ignored it on all of my runs.
Oh. Forgot to
Yeah,
get another member card
Yeah,
here.
member card.
He's a member. Well, we already have. So I guess I can sell it if I wanted
I wonder if somebody's made a mod to just cut the number of emblem fragments by like 90% for all that stuff.
I imagine there is.
Very good job.
There's a lot of
Why-
quality of life
why'd
stuff
you
that they've done
drop
for
that?
Somniel.
We've
already got one.
We already got one.
You can buy them.
We bought one.
Oh,
I
In
asked
case
for
Altharis,
more.
in case you somehow got Altharis killed beforehand.
okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Future
That is
proofing
actually
or
smart
something.
planning from Blazer. I will give credit.
You are made for political affairs.
Sounds like you are
very.
very pained at doing so, though, Josh. I will say.
A little bit.
I mean, if there's a free option, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I would, if I did, yeah, dropping the member card is one of those things where it's like, I don't feel good doing it. Anyways, I hope you're ready for Altharis to not promote for like 10 to 15 more chapters.
That's fine. I just need to kill this asshole.
Because we have not changed Thieves using a different promotion. We have not changed the Thief promotion item yet. As a community, we have not
We have
achieved
not
that
moved
power.
on.
Your contract is fell, but also not the thing.
Ray, I need you to remind me of this, and I hope I'm wrong. Do you not get the Fell contract in this game after you get the Assassin?
I'm pretty sure the one that comes with is the only one I think you get outside of maybe a secret shop. I don't.
Why did you insist on following the FE7 trend of giving you the Assassin promotion item after giving you the pre-promote Assassin?
No, sure did.
It's really funny is right. It's just immediately at the same time that rules.
Yeah, it's like, I guess if you were using Altharis, here's something so Shadow doesn't immediately override him.
Mm-hmm. One can guess. Sure, Anakin.
Altharis for a long time, considering he probably hit the level cap a while ago.
A while ago.
Considering his stats are really good, actually, so he might actually survive that long.
Mm-hmm. Let's go, Zach.
I think if Altharis promotes, he will be better than Shadow. The problem
Is he loses
is-
a crit bonus? That's the stinky part.
I don't know if he loses. I don't know if he loses the crit bonus. That might have.
He does it.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, Rave said he doesn't, and I
I
trust
keep
Rave's
forgetting.
knowledge
I
of
keep
the game
forgetting.
more
I'm
than me.
sorry.
The one time I'm wrong, and that's the part that embeds itself into your memory.
You know?
Yes, I'm glad you understand.
Instead of every other time I tell you something and it goes right out the window.
I don't know why it
Glad you
happens like that.
understand.
You can say. Okay, we're almost done with this map. Thankfully, Zach is really.
Tamiko feels
I'm gonna
very
be mad. I'm mad.
Hoshiden.
What's the slur? What sense?
as in it sounds Japanese.
I guess.
It definitely does, yeah.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you get an entire forum to generate your characters for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Zach.
she feels like a shrine maiden and not a cleric.
Yo, you have like Zach, and then you have Kellic, and then you have Lirin.
Lirin.
Okay, yeah, that is definitely very Hoshiden-esque. Emma.
Like Emma versus Tabiko. Tekken. Where's your
Tekken.
electric wind god fists?
Sorry, this is Tekken 4.
No. See, that's why he missed. He didn't get the timing down.
He missed. He could not do combo.
He fucked up the perfect timing.
Dang nabbit.
It's very funny seeing a thief take 0 damage.
He's earned his 0 damage. Excuse you.
Anyways, Top Village is an Iron Blade.
Cool.
They do have a Miko class animation that they could have used for Tomiko.
Yeah, I think that they just didn't want to change too much.
I'll say Tekken is also the funny sword character in the game who also just has smear frames on his regular attack. Thank you, Kel.
There you go.
Thank
That's
you.
Kellic level. I
Yeah,
know.
Kellic is hitting the 50-50s now.
Yeah,
Took
he
him long
was
Not
enough.
fucking around.
He was just losing the nooch.
No, dude, not the nooch.
Brother.
He didn't have the bar. He didn't have the bar to do spiral swords.
Oh, the story of my life.
Well, I guess Emma's going up because I know for a fact you did not draft her.
Then just terribly
Yeah, 'cause Zach-
ironblade.
Zach went in really hard in on Emma.
And I went harder on Tamiko.
Yeah, you picked Tamiko and Zach. I guess like retribution was like, I'll take the other healer then.
I was actually gonna take Emma too if he was.
Zach was just lacking in healers in general.
I mean, it was pick 3.
You should draft your healer like second.
No, in terms of like drafts, at least in like FE7 and FE8 sense, you always want to have. Get these guys stop spawning. I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
No, have some more
No.
experience, Bean. You want more. You want more.
No, stop shoving the
Hell,
XP
you
down my
want
You
throat.
want more. That was not a question. You want more.
You want Kellic to hit the level cap.
You know, to get an A rank, you need to get 1,000 level ups across the entire game.
No.
Experience matters.
No, this is why I
You're
don't.
too
This is why I
FE4
don't touch FE4.
Oh my lord, my lord.
I was kind of in and out for those streams. How did Arden do? Like, I saw he got promoted.
Yeah, he didn't really get to do much in chapter 5, but he was fine.
Please don't do deep throating the XP noises ever again. It's not
Such
deep
is
throating,
the,
it's choking.
Such is the slog that is the desert.
Yeah, I think he got to combat like maybe once or twice, and that was
Yeah.
This is the Arden experience.
that was it.
Probably would have been better off just leaving him at the main castle and helping with those enemies at the start of the map.
No, he's gotta move.
I didn't have foresight for how to plan that out, so I mean I do now. So
You don't actually need to move because there is a spot that you can stand on that you can use the rescue staff and rescue somebody from the starting area and bring them over to the desert.
Yeah.
that's what I did for Azel. Although he proceeded to do one more point of combat, and that was it. Yeah, he's got a chance to.
More XP!
No.
Yippee!
Azel, as I said before in Mel server, if he just used literally anything else, he'd be so much better.
-4.
Yeah.
He's -4 in fucking Fire Tome. like, Heavier than some of the actual weapons.
That's the, listen. The lore reason is he's actually carrying around stone fucking tablets instead of a book.
I feel like if he hit them with those stone tablets, he might have a better sense of combat.
Not with like his 4 strength.
Yeah. Broken barrier.
I don't know. Maybe they've got Luna on it. Maybe he'll crit.
I mean,
That's
if
the-
I got hit in the face with a book, I would also be pretty fucking having a pretty
Just
bad
the
time.
Books and they just ignore string stuff. They just hide like the fuck.
So they're FE10 crossbows.
Mm-hmm. I'll take it.
My stuff.
Listen, as long as Kellic's speed is higher than his level, you're fine.
We're fucking done. Holy shit. Stupid ass reinforcements.
Anyways, take your fucking Iron Blade.
Green. Green.
Oh, I guess if she goes, you get a staff. Neat. Because
Get the silence.
that's weird. On the LP archive, it showed an Iron Blade. I guess that's an interesting interaction that I've never seen, because
I've seen that before.
Okay, well, real quick. Yoink.
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 I only just knew that the dialogue
Yoink.
have Priscilla visits Miss Golden now.
Hmm.
Entirely.
I usually end the map before that happens, right? That's why I've never seen it.
Bishop N4.
Her magic stat. Why is it lower than her difficulty?
Wow, this is the worst Tomiko I've ever seen.
The most bedridden I ever done seeing. On the other hand, it's like an average Ella.
I think she needs the energy ring.
Yeah, she probably did.
Sometimes
Unfortunately,
when I'm not around to see bro, this happens.
Ray, you weren't here for Inanna.
Inanna is
Oh,
good
no.
enough, okay? She's good enough.
Inanna fixed herself, but she went
See,
like 7 levels.
You and the words good enough have a very different definition to most of us.
Listen, he went like 5 levels without getting strength or speed. And then she started getting it, but it was very cut and like very close of like Bean, I think Inanna might be bad.
Got her.
Which is
Careful, don't let Ray hear that fucking heresy.
Oh, I'm sure I'll see her on the next map. I'll see then.
I think she got fixed. You used the Elysian whip on her, right? I didn't see that
yes,
part.
I did lose the Elysian whip, so she will come in promoted.
Okay. Who got the Seraph robes?
I spread them across. I think I gave 2 to Inanna, 1 to Sia, 1 to Sean, 2.
Why are there so many in the first part?
Because you can
Because
buy
there's
them.
you can buy them. There's on the final map. There's a shop where you can buy Seraph robe. So the tech is you beat that map, and like before you seize, I think, and then you sell everything and just shove Seraph robes down whoever you're going to be using's throat.
This game was tested. Game design was Blazer's passion.
This sure is a 2010 game.
I think I'm okay with it because it's Seraph robes. It's like HP is important, but it's not like I got to buy a bunch of energy rings or speed wings.
Imagine if they were boots.
I don't have to imagine. I remember FE6.
Everyone just becomes FE4 characters. HP loaded.
We're playing FE4 again. This is the remake.
Oh,
I mean, they did
God.
do that one map.
Do you have anything?
Chapter 26 calls your name Bean.
Beat the map in, what was it, 72 turns?
Yeah.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
I think that might genuinely be longer than some FE4 maps.
Yeah, no FE4 map
at
takes
least the time
72
limit.
turns.
Limit at least. I've beaten that map in like 40.
I mean, what, support points stop after turn 50 in a chapter of FE4, so...
Yeah. I think the longest chapter I've ever had, specifically chapter 2, was around like 50 to 60 turns. Like, Jesus Christ. The Fire Emblem 4 chapter 2 is like Kaga design incorrect buzzer noise max.
That's fucking Night Ring hell.
Ugh. It's so bad.
I think my thing with that map is it's like there's a way you can make this map take infinitely less time. Just let me go to the right.
Just like cut across. Like, nope. No, that won't preserve the sanctity of the path. No.
No, sorry, we have to make you do another filler castle before you can beat up Chagall.
Well, Clement, don't forget me.
Deal
One
with
that
all
more
the
like
fucking
cement.
ballistas.
Bastards.
Of your own accord. I appreciate that. Can you carry the weight got the full scene, and then the immediate follow up was like, no.
No, you
Yeah, I
knows
got-
the important more.
I gotta. It's one of the best parts about
And
the
it's-
TOP. Hey. One of these units is, When it's used, it's turned into a red enemy, and you have to recruit them later down the line. I don't know why they decided to do it like this, but here we are. And then there's-
Probably because there's something to do with FE7.
who replaces him then? It's
I
not...
don't remember. It gets hazy once we get out of like the Lin mode characters. And even then, I only know very specifically Noah.
It's not Gold, is it? No. I don't remember my chapters that well.
I only specifically remember Noah because his stats being wonky is probably definitely a result of the Ninny and Nils stuff going on.
Yeah. It's very funny that that's how they chose him. Connect javelin. Drop the chest key on the U. Foist it over to that small child. I need to get more swords. That was the thing.
Yeah, Bean. You've got to play Legend of Zelda More Swords Adventure.
More Swords Adventure?
Well,
Four is not
you're
enough.
definitely
We need
at-
more.
You're definitely at more than 4.
4 iron swords. There we go. It's not this map that he... Wait. It's not this map that's a secret shop. It's... Because we stormed the castle
It's the
inside.
next one. It's the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, here's Percival 2.
Hey, the random ass Brave Lance. LMAO. Yeah, you think...
If you want to fight him in melee range with looks at notes, none of your armor killers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just take him on with one of all those axe users. you
Anyways,
have.
Corbin spawns down. Mage.
Yeah, that's fine. I wish I had a convoy. I wish a wish upon my heart.
You get a convoy next map. Stop complaining.
You have a
Also,
pause button.
the pause button. I would like a
Yes,
pause
player.
button. The pause button would be really nice for me. See ya. Just make sure my items are sorted. Tara's is good. Zach is good. You're gonna be very funny. You. Everybody else is like good. I don't have to worry about. I guess I can trade over the Silver Lance to Liren. It's like, what, it's A rank.
Does she have the rank for it?
Nope.
Not
Never
even
mind.
close.
Ugh. It'll be fine. This is like the first difficulty spike, I think, right?
Yeah, the enemies are here are all pretty strong.
Anyways, hi Ben.
Here he is. Here's Ben. C support with Risk and Leopold.
2 units that he will not be supporting with across both of these runs because Bean got Risk and Zach chose Leopold, and I don't even know if he's gonna recruit Leopold. He might just get the Silmaria instead.
My S rank.
Listen, my S rank my S rank Lance.
Or I took Leopold in the original iteration of this game, and he turned out okay, but I would rather have the S rank Lance. Let's phrase it like that.
He's a pre-promote flyer.
I
in
think
FE7, so
If the choice is between a middling pre-promote and the S rank Lance, I think that pre-promote should have had a triangle attack.
I wouldn't go on middling. You must subscribe to the sacred texts.
We left the sacred text to the Pegasus Knights, and one of
Thanks,
them was
Alphonse.
allergic to Galagar.
How could this be? Who let this happen?
Blazer.
Ah.
Ask a stupid question.
Who would ever maliciously design like that?
do it.
Who put rain in my game?
Why are you calling out Ray?
Rain! Rain!
Ah. Why are
Oh,
you
God.
calling out Rain?
So bad. That was
Listen, I can't call out Ray for anything yet. I haven't played 404, so I can't exactly do that.
well, I expect a nice little laundry list of things when we play for that.
How is that your blessing?
That had an aura of danger on it.
Is that your blessing, Ray?
You may interpret that however you like.
I think if you do this, he'll kill you.
Well, you know, the stove.
She's got 17 speed. What?
Look, all you have to do is go back and watch the developer commentary and hear everything that. Yeah.
You'll understand why I did 90.
I need to watch those videos again because I'm having nostalgia of
The
like,
vibes.
getting into like Fire Emblem and SRW and stuff. So, and we've seen how my nostalgia for
Yes,
SRW has
perfect marriage.
becomes Stockholm syndrome with me and A Portable. So,
Mm-hmm.
Really,
like
I'm glad you admit that much at least strongly.
it's
Dodge! We're fine.
Where did you have equipped?
The axe reaver.
I guess that makes sense. She has not very good con.
Oh my god. Woo!
Oh, okay, hold on. How heavy is the Axe Reaver?
It's like 10? It's 11.
11. She had 5
Minus
speed.
Yeah, that checks
If
out.
you're gonna make a bulky Pegasus Knight, give her higher con, you coward.
Are we having fun? I'm having an enjoyable time here.
I'm having a great time. This is great after all the FE4 I've done on my own today for fun.
Oh, the setups.
Setup. FE4. FE4 is fun when I'm doing the arena, and then I leave. I have to play the map.
Can you stop?
True.
Because I have in my family like the gene for addictive personality stuff.
The D for gotcha?
Like not for like gotcha, but like how alcoholism or like drug addiction can be genetic.
Mm-hmm.
Like you are just more likely to become addicted to things.
So
And
the
it's like-
gambling in the arena is your fix, is what you're saying.
Yes, if I'm playing FE4, I can just sit down and I can do the arena for like an hour or two and just get it out of my system.
It's a good fix. I wish more Fire Emblem games had it.
Mm-hmm.
See, I also do it in
There's
Bracea, but
something-
We
that's
shall return in a few minutes.
Okay.
There's something carnal about the FE4 arena that other Fire Emblem games are just missing. In my mind.
Arnold.
it's got the safety net for me. Like if someone loses, they don't die. So it's like I don't have to like restart and go back and get back to the arena. I could just sit there and I can just watch. I could just watch Sylvia fight for her life with the miracle sword.
It's a great entertainment. Tekken's dead.
Tekken's fine. He's not.
I keep forgetting that he is actually Paper Thing because all my sword users up to this point have been. Well, that's
No, he doesn't got him. He just got jumped by the Brave Tome.
damn. Okay, it's fine.
In this kid is why we don't put Brave Tomes on generics.
Whoa. Put them on the boss. Now the sub issue occurs.
Listen,
Just this opening is.
I want an FE5 remake to make Reinhardt even more obnoxious as a boss.
How? How are they?
I want them to give him a skill that prevents him from being berserk.
Okay, what about sleep?
His magic's too high.
Have we played the same Fire Emblem 5?
No, we're playing a remake where we inflated his stats on higher difficulties.
Oh, okay. We're gonna break the 20 stat caps. Reinhardt will have 40 magic, and you will deal.
No, he'll have the Blessed Sword. The Blessed Sword will give him more magic.
Oh my god,
Blast him.
I'm going to kill you. And I'm not gonna feel
Listen,
anything as I do it.
want, after Heroes, for people to go to FE5, and I want Reinhardt to make their lives miserable. Is that too much to ask?
I'm
Yeah.
completely on Rocking side here.
Like, if you're gonna meme this character for 9 years, I want you to deal with him in his purest form.
Can you handle the weight of your Reinhardts?
You're formed in the original.
His true power.
Break your fucking legs.
Nessa's like 5 steps away from stealing kneecaps right now. Holy shit.
You know, I just want to say the most popular
I
band
mean,
in Ireland right now
3
is
houses
called
happen.
Kneecap. Yeah.
Yankee 3 houses happened. I imagine some people went to 3 houses from Heroes. I imagine it was much smaller for Engage because Heroes is dying, and also people are afraid of anime.
Ooh, spooky.
Nothing more terrifying than Japan.
Listen, a lot of the complaints people had about the Engage characters would make me flashback to Tokyo Mirage sessions. I'm not gonna lie.
I need to still play through Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I bought it like 2 years ago at this point.
It's peak.
I really wish it got a sequel instead of a remaster.
Okay, Noah's Dust.
That's mostly because a lot of the Mirage choices are very of the time. And by of the time, I mean exclusively FE1 and FE and Awakening.
Okay, this period of time where it was specifically Fates, Awakening, and FE1, and I guess maybe sometimes FE7, want to be a little bit spicy, was probably the worst era of representation ever for like official
Seriously, I
games.
will slander to Fire Emblem Warriors. I will not stand this.
I am slandering Fire Emblem Warriors, right?
I think no. I will defend Warriors. I think for a first entry, it did a good job. The problem is the second entry was a 3 houses spin-off. God fucking damn it. I think if
it's always there.
I mean,
I think if they made just a Fire Emblem Warriors 2 and you added some more of the characters from the other games, like Ike and Roy, who were like the most egregious examples of being left off the roster, it would have been a very fun game.
I'll be willing to cut Three Hopes slack because Omega Force, Tecmo Koei, whoever you want to say, developed
Worked on 3
Three
houses.
Houses, and this was them like applying it to their specialty even more. So I understand.
I understand it. I'm trying to say this in a way that doesn't come off incredibly mean. I think 3 Hopes had no reason to exist, like, as an idea. Like, its legacy has basically begun.
I keep
and ended
forgetting
at
it's a fucking.
Brave Tone.
Ah.
Brave Tone. But I
What should I be?
3 Hopes begins and ends at Shez, and
Shit.
and people not really liking the story because the story was kind of bad. Also because they did the thing where we can't make a true ending. So instead, we're going to write the 3 different paths of the 3 houses, and none of them have endings.
Mm-hmm. I think it's funny that Edelgard gets like the best one of those reps. And then you have something like Claude, which is just like, wait a minute. Hold on a second.
You know, Claude's route kind of just proves that Claude is just a hanger-on. Because all of them have like the big event that changes the course of their like story paths in from 3 houses. Claude's literally makes no sense.
He was literally, it was like the last one developed, because it's like, I guarantee you they worked on Edelgard's again for the first one. And then they moved to Dimitri, and then they were running out of time. So they moved to... They moved to Claude, and they were just like, we're just gonna rehash White Snow. Or whatever the 4th route is.
Because the plot, like the big changes are... Edelgard rescues Monica before she gets turned into a clown, so she can like start fighting the Agarthans earlier. Okay, that changes throughout, makes sense. Because Edelgard is dealing with the Agarthans earlier, that's shaking up the Agarthans that were in the kingdom. So Dimitri's got some different stuff going on. Okay, that makes sense. Claude's brother shows up.
Zach,
why?
I'm gonna spoil all Kamen Rider build, I swear to God. Fucking mything through those things.
What the fuck is there to spoil about a Kamen
You
Rider?
can't say that, I got shot. I was trying to look up the fucking instrumental theme for the opening of Build to put on Ange, because one of her attacks makes her turn red and blue. And I was gonna make the joke about it being Rabbit Tank sparkling. And then it has the final suit on the cover for the instrumental.
It is so funny.
And it was just Rabbit Tank on the rest of them. They didn't even use sparkling for the album covers. But yeah, Monica does exist in 3 Hopes as a separate character from Kranya. So like her being around is like a turning point for Edelgard. It also gives another character to like suck Edelgard off, because that's basically Monica's entire character. What if we wrote Faye, but it was for Edelgard?
Yep. Pretty much just that.
Except she's also more willing to be in lesbians with Dorothea too.
Wait a minute.
Don't put Tekken in the range of the guy.
He's not, thankfully. I was looking at other ranges, don't worry.
It's implied that they just experimented on her for a while and then killed her. And then just had Kronia replace her.
Yeah.
Because Agarthans can shapeshift.
Very funny trick, you know. Well, there's a skill she needs. Warm my wounds.
Wait, no, you could use the seal staff on the Heroes player guy.
Ironically, I probably could.
I
But
mean, what else are you gonna use it on?
no,
You're gonna try and silence Galagar?
Oh yeah, that'll work. That.
Can't silence Galaga, that's a noisy ass Valkyrie game.
Oh, Ray.
Thanks, Ray. Oh, okay.
What's the sound version of the Bandai Namco Flashbang?
The white screen? Oh, it would be...
Fucking Final Fantasy 14 title screen.
I was specifically meaning because didn't Namco do Galaga?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
You're a
what,
Galaga.
that's what I was going for.
You're a Galaga remake.
Let's
Wait.
just call it the. I don't know what would it be actually. What's a defensive Bandai Namco soundbite? Wrong answers only.
Bandai Namco?
Somebody screaming in Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur 2.
No, the
Oh.
whenever you're
Just
on the
any
load
of you
screen.
from sound bites from Soul Calibur.
Mm-hmm.
I guess technically the Everywhere You Go sting would count, I guess. The one that plays at the start of every SRW game counts now.
The band Presto jingle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real XRD. It's ancient mamas for Republic. What do you think for the FM?
Alright, Corbin, Shuda, Inanna, come on.
Do I need to send somebody down here to get it?
No, they're not down there.
It's a turn.
It's a turn thing. They're just taking their sweet ass time.
Brother. Yeah, she'll be fine. She's a backpack Anakin. We'll be fine. Backpack Anakin. You heal Antharis. Alright, Antharis. Antharis, you're gonna tank the mages.
Do you truly believe he can do that?
A 50 avoid, 70 avoid against that, yeah. Unironically, yeah.
How much rest does he have?
6.
Plus 2 from the fort.
Nice.
So
8 versus 11. Yeah, he's beat you, dude. You're good. A Fire Emblem that
there's a team in there.
a Fire Emblem but total turns affect aspects of the game. Oh,
No,
no.
no.
It's not like Masukishin. Your character is tied to that. And if you go a very
No.
specific route.
I don't want to go back to Alpha 3. I love Alpha 3, but that turn count is
I was
rude.
in the middle there to get the turn at the end there. I with like 15 turns to spare, but
There we
still.
The lads.
If you hit that final Gunbuster stage, and if you didn't have enough wiggle room, you're just fucked.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, bud, you didn't have like 20 turns free.
Alright, here's
let's see,
Inanna.
Oh, okay.
Respectable.
Yeah.
She turned herself around. She early on was
It was dire. It was really
incredibly
bad.
dire.
Here's Yoda. What?
Well, that is a shooter of all time.
Yeah.
He will handle this weight.
So, did you just draft as many of the fucking sorties as you could? Is that what you're playing?
Do you have a plan?
My plan was mid-late game, or my plan was early. Then there's a troublesome block where I was like, okay, there's like 3 or 4 chapters where it's just gonna be Anakin, Kellic, and Antharis, but it should be okay. And then everything else.
I'm just saying, because you sure did end up with basically all of them except for Shadow and Noah. And Ash, I guess.
It's fine. Oh, I gotta motivate it, shooter.
Don't give up yet.
Bam.
I would have
Mostly,
taken Shadow to be mean.
mostly it's just like I want to get these characters I'll have on hand because I know I can train them on early enough. I'll be able to get away. I'll be able to get away with training them early, and everything should be fine.
You know what Liren's combat is reminding me of?
What?
Inanna's before she
No.
turned herself around.
We're back in it. No.
Welcome back to Last Promise. We're back at it again. Shitty fucking Pegasus Knight.
It keeps happening.
Okay, well,
Alth-
wait.
Althar is the true hero of this run.
Althar is the EXP thief.
Oh man, I love Steel EXP in Final Fantasy Tactics.
Unfortunately, that doesn't help us here.
Steel X.
Not with that attitude, it doesn't.
It's Steel XP, okay.
Listen, do we need to look at Lyran's combat again?
No.
We're looking at her combat again. She loses the fight to that mage.
I think it's fine if I actually plays her here. She can take
What
a
if you
hit.
use the javelin?
You're just
never
making.
mind.
Yeah.
Hard to lose this.
You thought.
This is 3 more weight, brother.
Well, I was thinking, I was like, alright, well, you can stop him from countering her on enemy phase.
He will just kill her.
Wasn't expecting that much of an impact on the speed.
It was, dude. It's fucking dire.
This is what happened when Pegasus was playing
Mm-hmm.
Better
What, you
better
can
hope
just
she hits
silence
that
that
speed, bro,
bitch.
because it's definitely lower than Inanna's was.
LMAO.
Hey, is
Exclusively
Corbin
not.
supposed to be here by now?
He shows up like 3 turns later, I think. 2 or 3 turns later. One of the two.
Okay, that's weird. That feels weird to me. He should be here by now.
I want him now.
I want my emblem sword for Kellic now.
No.
He must have infinite use for it.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot handle the weight of having to carry 5 different iron swords.
Each equally have exponential weight from each other somehow.
Iron Sword. King of
Listen, he
Swords.
needs room for other
Five Iron
swords
Sword,
and maybe
5
vulneraries.
That reminds me of Coder the Burger King, where they do that bit with Ike in a dream sequence. It's like, I should have one of these just in case. Maybe a better one. It's still just an iron sword. Maybe this one too, and it's still just an iron sword.
They're cowards if they didn't give him 4 iron swords
They-
in his inventory.
They did. They
Oh
are
my God.
all map events. Really hammered it in.
The quad iron sword glitch is so funny in Path of Radiance.
So unintended, but here we are. Alright, Calculus, you get it.
No, the flame bridge is on odd numbered uses again.
You just-
Well, he could have used one there and that would have made it even.
I want to save some of the 5 uses I have left, my lord.
No, it's fine. You get another one in a bunch of chapters.
Don't give up yet.
Don't give up yet.
I think you get the second one for doing the gumball map.
I think so.
He's fine.
Look, all he has to do is sit there and motivate. That's all he has to do.
He has 19 speed and double-digit magic. What do you want?
More.
Well, too bad. Your dancer staff bot bishop with renewal.
I want more, Rocky.
Have some flaws. He already does everything in the kitchen sink.
I
What
want
more do you need?
more, Rocky.
Zane, please.
What, do you want him to have Kanto too?
Yes.
I want him
That
to have
would
warp
go hard.
movement.
So, okay, so the other... I brought this up way later, but one of the other 2 ROM hacks I'm currently going through is The Morrow's Golden Country, TMGC, formerly known as Two Milkmen Go Comedy. And you get skills in that, you get skill scrolls in that game, and you can definitely put Kanto on your dancer. Or your dancer starts with Kanto, excuse me, because they knew that you put it on there immediately.
Why did they change the name, by the way?
Because the Milkman one was the working title, and then they
Yeah.
wanted
It was
something more
placeholder.
serious because it was a more serious hack in tone compared to like Code of the Burger King and stuff.
Yep. Oh, they're not saying placeholder names have a tendency to stick. It's
Yeah,
like
like,
this
and I also
At least they went with something that had the same acronym.
something with the same acronym, and I appreciate the tone of that story more because I think Retina's hacks are very interesting mechanically. I do not think I could sit through Code of the Burger King. It's just not my type of humor.
6 versus...
5.
She does not get doubled.
Depressing things you have to say about your pegs tonight.
Yeah, babe.
Yeah, man.
Hey sis, you're slow. Yeah, I'm working on it.
I need an illusion whip. Shame.
Shame. I could use some speed wings.
Shame.
Shame.
You're not taking my feathers.
For me.
You got a Seraph robe I could use.
Go buy
Shame.
Go buy one.
Where? There. 500
one.
yards.
Ago.
Points to the past. How do you do that? Do what? Okay.
No, we know how she did it. She just used Ninja Comic again.
Ninja Kobe.
Ninja
Ray.
info cards?
He's got the because the thing with Build is he has a bunch of the different forms. He has used Ninja Comic, I think, genuinely as much as the Rabbit Tank, which is like his iconic like build, like the build form.
Yeah.
It's so funny, and it's very consistently Ninja Comic.
There he is. Here's Corbin.
Oh. You'll show them what you're made
He
of.
sure is level 1 with 1 experience.
Yeah.
Corbin, are you in fact made up of simple curiosity?
He. So much problems here.
It's like, okay, I can feed Lirin a kill. Oh no, I can't feed Lirin a kill.
Why are we waiting for Corbin? Because Corbin always... I think if you clear this map fast enough, Corbin doesn't spawn and you don't get your other weapons back.
It's very hard, but I think he wouldn't spawn now.
What would we even want those for anyway?
You need them to get the gumball.
Yeah, the magic
Yeah,
gumball,
That was a joke, Bean.
which we're giving to Rachel, right?
Chad, do you hear this voice? Do you hear this voice? Do you hear what they just said? Crazy. Crazy.
Don't give up yet.
I'm sorry that I suggest you give the stat booster to the unit you drafted.
Clearly, you're going to give the gumball to level 20 Tomiko. Because she's going to be level 20 by that point.
I might give it to Sia. Just so we have the funniest meteor tome usage in the world.
Where are you getting Meteor from?
From a chest.
I genuinely don't remember.
That's where you get it.
I don't remember ever having Meteor.
It's because, like, the thief will take it, and you're fucked if the thief takes it.
I don't think I let thieves get it.
Right, not crazy, right? You get the meteor tome in Gallagher's map, or am I misremembering again?
That's correct, yeah. It's one of the
Yeah.
chests.
I definitely remember having access to Meteor as a player unit.
I thought it was as
He
an
uses,
enemy.
he uses
thing.
like the Crunch DS Meteor animation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remembered that because one of the senators has it. I didn't remember if a player could use it or not. Yeah, like not Arvis.
Arvis.
3 one-range short bows.
Yeah, I went on the rant before. Everyone, as soon as they see the short bows in this game,
Everybody, the
Activated.
pain. Oh, the misery. What we should go for it again.
I think you genuinely have to have Anakin just motivate for Lyran so she can kill these things.
Maybe.
Nope.
Well, that works. That doesn't.
Just use the Iron Lands.
Anyway, she has res.
Iron Kata! Hey, she has
Okay,
speed.
she got it. She got it.
Getting closer to the break point.
She's getting
One
close
less point
enough.
of struggle.
More like the breaking point.
The broke point.
Broke back there. You sure could have fooled me.
Whoa.
Broke back Pegasus.
What?
Oh, now.
Hold on. Shut the bot there. Now you're getting ideas.
I'm sure someone out there has already had that idea.
Danny peeps and
I'm like 90% sure I could Google Pegasus Persona and I would get art that I would not want to see and I would have to cleanse from my brain.
the cursed texts.
Oh, did you see Peeps' newest, I don't know if I
Concoction.
want to call it a war crime. Yeah, concoction.
Yeah, Zark Flame Swordsman, just as Joey intended.
with lab.
To
Oh,
search
I
out
saw
the
that.
to search out the spell, yeah. To search out the trap, yeah.
The part where the Flame Swordsman did nothing and it was all just labyrinth with the Zark trap.
Yeah, it smells like Peeps Yu-Gi-Oh! The unholy obsession.
And of course the torrential Solemn Brigade.
He'll never let it go. He won't.
I'll never let anime nostalgia deck go.
You'll never give it up, not to anyone. Ugh.
I wonder what non-world premiere archetype deck Peeps will actually play next. 'Cause
Lizards.
he's been on Mimighoul, he's been on Tistina. The Flame Swordsman stuff was world premiere as well.
Trick question, he'll just go on to the Mitsurugi stuff.
Fair.
Might.
Mitsurugi is pretty cool.
I think it's neat. I think it's also going to artificially increase the price of Snake Rain
Dude, that's the
When-
funniest bit ever, dude.
when Snake Rain does nothing for that archetype at the moment.
It's like how anytime there's new water support, the ulti it was like Mermail Abystius or something, spikes in price.
It's every time it happens, I get a smile on my face. Like the community knows what it wants.
I think my thing with the Snake Rain stuff is like I can imagine it because a lot of new reptile support is like has graveyard effects that actually trigger, and it's like I look at Mitsurugi and I'm like, I mean, I guess you could send these to the graveyard, but they're not like doing anything there.
As a treat, they'll do absolutely nothing.
I mean, I guess they're a reptile body you can get out of the graveyard if you want, but they're not like.
I mean, if you run it with like Ogdo, the Ogdo
Yeah.
stuff does stuff in Grave.
Yeah, like the Ogdo stuff does stuff in the grave, but it's like I wouldn't imagine.
That also requires playing Ogdo.
I mean, Ogdo's one of the better ways to play reptiles at this point.
You also don't even necessarily need it because the ritual can just tribute from deck.
Yeah.
The
Like,
ritual
Immediately
spell is
just gets
so
in the
nutty.
grave.
Yeah, it's like you've got Ogdo and you've got Ragnarika, which is really only part reptile.
Let's go see it. Let's go, girls. Let's go, Goyle.
Man, blue and that shade of gold is a very nice palette.
It's. You know what? The shooter can have it as a treat.
You know, I was about to say, watch out, you might have a hand axe, but then I remembered this was before we gave bosses weapon coverage.
Yep. Yep. He has a Brave Lance, so you don't want to put anybody in front of Rez. You don't want to put anybody in front of him. Just a bit.
Anyways, here's a really good sword unit you probably trained that has a Lance Reaver.
I can probably do it like that. The damage here too. I'll just heal you and have some block. And then we could be finally done with this map.
I guess I can't be too mean about people for liking anime nostalgia decks, because most of mine are technically anime nostalgia, but that's because that's where most of the gay comes from.
Specifically...
Like, the best actors are from the anime, Crystal Beasts are from the anime, Cat Ignis is from the anime, Melodious is from the anime.
Wow, weird.
You
A lot of
both
these
from the
decks are the
anime.
ones you play.
Yeah, off all my anime nostalgia deck. The difference is mine gets support.
Is there a DM equivalent?
For me,
Well, I meant the criteria.
I guess Dark Magician counts.
The Dork Magician.
Like Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, Red Eyes.
So every single support they've put in for Dark Magician over the last 20 years.
Yeah, except none of it's been playable except for one card, which needs to go back on the ban list in Master Duel, please. I'm sick of saying it.
No.
No, Verte needs to go on the ban list.
Yeah,
One
Verte
of
is
them
the
has
problem
to
here.
go. One of them has to go. I'm sick of him.
I mean, if Verte wasn't
sucks.
generic, if it required Predaplants to summon, I'd be entirely okay with it. But it's generic. Get that shit in the ban list.
It's banned everywhere else, and in a Master Duel, it's like, well, it's not doing anything, so we can leave it unbanned, and then
War
let out
crimes.
the Dragoon.
Listen, I think it's very funny when people draw their bricks. I'm just gonna say it out there.
I think it's funny when they draw their bricks. Unfortunately, I never run into that problem, because I run into my deck is 3 different engines, and also I have, like, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes, and a Red Eyes Fusion in there. I got hit.
See, now this is sounding like a
Pot of
skill
Greed.
issue.
Okay, so Pot of Greed, as a card, reads, you draw 2 cards. Because there is no condition, you are going +1, which means you are drawing a card to replace the Pot of Greed, and you are drawing another card in addition to that for no condition.
I love he
And
spawns in
because-
and out. Just
And because it has no condition, you would just run 3 of it. Because it is just free card advantage.
think of
which
it
in
like
Yu-Gi-Oh,
this.
as a game where most of the strongest decks go off of 1 card in their opening hand, means you could go for really absurd long combos. You could maneuver around like hand traps that would prevent you from making your board. You could open a bunch of hand traps to prevent your opponent from making a board on top of whatever you got on your board.
The other thing is that, think of it like this. Smallest deck you can run is 40 cards. You put 3 Pot of Greeds in there. You essentially, have 3 slots filled in that are just plus, so you essentially have a 37 card deck. And then you get an additional one for each Pot of Greed, because you draw 2 cards instead of 1, unlike Upstart. So you essentially have a 34 card deck. Because of how much you're drawing per turn.
Also, because Pot of Greed has no conditions, it also has no restrictions, so you can just fire it off.
Yeah, there's no like once per turn or anything.
So like if you activate Pot of Greed, draw 2 cards.
The Prodigal Sean.
So like a more modern card would be Upstart Goblin, which is you draw 1 card and your opponent gains 1,000 life points. Or there are other pot cards. Some of them have you banish like 6 cards from your X deck to draw 2 cards. Some of them have you banish like the top 10 cards of your deck to draw a couple. There's one where you shuffle back 5 monsters from your graveyard to draw a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them even have a restriction that you can't draw for the rest of the turn after you use
Anyway,
them.
through the 8th or this
Yeah.
man appears.
Anyways, jump scare, not rental.
Mm-hmm.
Also, realistically, most draw spells at this point have been replaced by
Also, this is a
max
sick
life point
animation.
8,000. Well, you
Yeah,
start
this
at
Linus
8,000.
animation goes hard.
Yeah, you start at 8,000, and then there's not really a maximum life
Mhm.
point total. Like if you use it on turn 1 before any life points damage has been done,
I
your
didn't press any
opponent
buttons, by the way.
will be at like 9,000.
I didn't press any button, by the way. It just skipped by itself.
Yeah, it does that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I love that Linus animation. Just if there's something that Full Metal Panic in V has taught me, specifically from the forgot the song plays. Specifically has taught me that like doing the thumbs up, thumbs down is like one of the sickest like things you can present and animation wise, just as a thing.
But really, draw spells have been replaced by the Fualos cards, which are like
It's options, don't worry about it.
there's a
Well,
condition
Charmies,
that
you mean?
yeah,
Fualos.
Fualos is
Because
one of them.
Fualos is one of the ones.
We'll
Yeah.
lost Perulia and whatever the third one is that we don't have yet.
Yeah.
Bumblefuck. There we go. That's
Yeah.
what it's called now.
The Molcharmies are your opponent activates a condition,
Mm-hmm.
you discard the card, and then you draw for like as many times as they activate the condition, and then you shuffle back as many cards as you drew that turn into the deck at the end of the turn.
No, it's not like that. It's
It's not like that.
We're not.
The-
Seed Freedom was not seed for the third
Okay.
time.
Okay, the way you said that in the timing was like you made me think I explained the card wrong, and I'm like,
Well, there is something wrong because it's you shuffle back was 6 plus the number
Oh.
of cards they controlled or something.
yeah, it's you shuffle
Something
back.
like that.
You shuffle back some of the cards.
Or
You're not
shuffle down too, I should say.
I thought you'd switch to FU404 right in the middle because I thought Liuk was Ray.
No.
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 How's it going? I'm your cowboy now.
Ray, can you manage these items?
I can handle
Handle the
every
weight
wing.
of all of our overstock.
Here, hold this
break
devil
it
axe.
into every weight.
Oh sure, don't mind me. Sound like I went slow, so.
You'd actually be the only person who could use it because the convoy gets 30 cap luck. So
No, Ray's smart. He takes that devil axe and he sells it to Jazar.
He'll know what to do.
Yeah, he'll know to do
Uses
it.
the mill.
The
Well,
answer to
so
that,
is my fucking Gold Bar and Grand Blue. I know this motherfucker.
Ray, you hand that devil axe to Jazar.
I'm gonna
The
BRB
next thing
for a
you
little
know,
bit.
Mel is waking up tied to a chair with that thing surgically attached to her hands. That man,
He's devil axe build.
he's suffering pills. The plan for that man in any of Mel's runs is how do I inflict the most harm?
Drops $100. Okay, what are the planes?
It's so funny because he started with the Spark, and Mel fell in love with the Spark through the V playthrough, and then it just kind of kept escalating. Oh my god, I think Bean is dead. I'm the streamer now.
Is this where you open up the PowerPoint explaining why Kanemata isn't a dog shit character now?
And what's your master of the rocking?
I don't have to open the PowerPoint. It's very simple. If you like Akechi, you can't say bad things about Ken.
That's a good thing. I don't like Akechi either.
Well, that's fine for you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I see a lot of people who are interested in that brown-haired fucking twink getting upset about this small child for having basically the same character arc.
It's because they just hate children. Tell you.
Yes, that is a thing. People are really weird about child characters in multiple different ways.
Under 11, etc.
It's like, it's one thing if it's an annoying child, but like, Ken doesn't really do much to be annoying besides attempted homicide, but like, can you really blame him?
God forbid children have hobbies.
God forbid children try to get revenge for their dead moms.
Oh.
He's actively just a JRPG protagonist. Also, I think it's very funny that the fandom, like, collectively puts the blame on him. It's like, how dare another character doesn't want a child to get shot to death?
Bang, bang, no shooting.
Like, people blame him for a character dying in that game, and it's like, the character died because he jumped in front of a bullet to protect a child. Like, are we really blaming the child for that and not the guy with the gun?
Guns don't kill people, memes kill people.
I mean, he's shirtless gun Jesus, so he is kind of a meme. Him being shirtless is such a meme to the point that they added a scene for him in the remake where you can ask him why he's not wearing a shirt.
I appreciate that his response, if you ask him that, is that my shirt can only be seen by people that aren't fucking dipshits.
Yeah, because the two other options are like really important plot info. Like because you do the scene and he's like, "I will permit you to ask one question,"
Sorry, I had to go like the menorah real
and it's like two plot important questions, and the other one is, "Hey, Takaya, why didn't you wear a shirt?" Like, yeah, whatever you want to ask, bud.
Sorry, what part of the conversation did I come back in?
So I said I was the streamer now, and I was told to pull out the PowerPoint for why Ken wasn't a bad character.
I see. As
And
the normal go-to.
It progressed to the point where we were talking about how people blamed a child for getting shot for not. Okay, words are hard. We got to the point where people in the fandom blamed Ken for getting Shinji killed when the cause of death was being shot while protecting a child from getting shot.
Yeah.
God forbid a child doesn't know how to dodge a bullet.
And then we
Don't get shot for it.
And then Ray was like, "Guns don't kill people, memes kill people," and we started talking about Takaya because he is a meme.
Huh?
What did you do?
Huh? What?
Did you give all?
Huh?
Congratulations, you broke it.
What did I do?
Ray, what did you do to the convoy?
Ray.
Oh my, I didn't sell this many double axes.
I do.
Okay.
Thank you for going along with this bit now.
Yeah,
By the way.
this might be an MGA thing.
Yeah, I think this is definitely an emulator thing.
What the fuck?
Thank you, Ray, for going along with this bit because
What?
I'm fucking stupid
What?
and thought Liuk was Ray. So I think Bean was also not here for that.
No, I was there for that. I made the joke of him handling, I'm gonna step this real quick, excuse me. I'm gonna... I made the joke of handing me the devil axe, giving him the devil axe, and then him handing it over to, Jazar.
Right, yeah. That's
Damn
how
it,
you
Jazar.
I can't believe Jazar would do this. He paid in chess keys.
Man, I can believe
Ray, Ray, you're not supposed to accept chess keys as payment.
It's up chess keys. I draw the line. It's zero use chess keys. Well,
What
Oh,
are chess
sorry.
keys if you like gift subs?
Yeah. Sorry, not chess.
Chess keys, not gift subs.
Wait, hold on.
Thank you
This
for the 5
conversation's
gifted,
going.
by the way.
Thanks for the 5 gifted chess keys. Thanks, I really appreciate it.
No, this is the gift subs when the
There's at least
check
one with
bounces.
5 uses in there.
Weirdo.
yeah, there we go. That's kind of I'm more familiar with.
Well, I guess, you know what? I guess we don't need the emblem sword anymore.
The legendary. Swords. I could be so proud.
Okay. What?
Better.
It gets better the more you go, the more it goes.
I'm a Venom Edge. Where did this come from?
What did you do? Dog?
The last promise, the gift that keeps on giving. Sorry,
He's not giving you iron swords?
Ray, what did you do to these iron swords?
I know you were the one that started King of Swords, but Jesus Christ!
They really are.
It's
You
only
should
the
not have let
swords
Jazar
too.
pay you
Hold on,
off.
go through everything. Go through everything.
The lances are fine.
The lances are fine. The swords are fucked up.
Chess keys are
Fucked up. And that's that. The staves are fine.
Is there anything fucked up in people's inventories?
Yeah, let me check. Divine Radiance, Flamberge.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, this pops up from time to time in some ROM hacks. Actually, when people play them on MGDA, this specific
Well-
convoy bug happens.
Well, I guess you don't have to buy swords anymore.
I remember this being a thing when Mel played Bloodlines, and MGDA should switch to PvP, I think.
Okay.
Hold on. Take one of those iron swords out and try and sell it.
The economy is in shambles.
Economy's in shambles.
What the
Um,
hell?
Because selling items is based on their worth. It's
Yeah.
each use has a specific amount of worth.
Oh, I love it.
Okay,
I
to
love
answer
this.
Yankee's question in the chat, the Venom Edge is there are weapons in Fire Emblem that inflict the poison status. They are typically enemy only. You can't. It's not a real sword. You're trying
It's a
to
phantom
sell away
blade.
nothing. Hold on.
It's a devil.
What happens if I use it
edge.
in combat?
Hold on. Go back. Go to
flashes.
go to Tekken's yeah. Go here. Go to his
Yeah.
items.
Oh.
Ah. What a wonderful fucking game, dude.
Okay. Just gotta save in this one real quick. The fucking shit.
148 out of 0.
Okay,
I imagine as soon as you attack with that, it's going to crash.
I want to see it crash so badly.
Viewer warning, please cover your ears.
I'm not attacking with my blade, I'm attacking the ghost of the blade. What?
It's the Chrysogrim from Symphony of the Night.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Just give me a second. I'm slowly losing it. Alright, get over here. Attack with the ghost blade.
You can do it.
Aww.
Didn't even use it.
Yeah, it doesn't. It probably doesn't count as a sword in the game's data, despite being thrown in there.
Okay,
Sag.
hold on. What if I take one of these?
Those should-
Those should be fine. It's just the uses are messed up.
So let's see. Trade.
Talk to Inanna, excuse me?
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I
Thank you,
didn't.
Mark.
I didn't remember they had a talk.
Okay, the little
Good
little-
old talk not being a free action.
Okay, what if I suspend? Okay.
Man, the title screen music sounds like game over music.
It's so loud. It's like it's
Fire
taunting
Emblem.
me.
Heroes!
All right. How much?
But this
Well,
one's
okay,
0 to
re-
40. So it's treated as
0 out of 40. Alright. Let's go, Kellic. Let's crash the game.
Oh yeah, he is right there. Alright, let's see.
Shouldn't explode. It'll probably just break.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Like, this one shouldn't explode in a horrific ball of fire.
So you should
Right.
It would be really funny if it did, though.
so she
Ray
should-
didn't put a bomb in it.
I wonder if you can... 20 out of 0.
Yeah, it's so good.
I wonder if the 0 chest keys can actually be used to open chests. and then
I'm
they
wondering about
disappear.
that too. Okay, let me kit out the inventory properly. We'll give this a fair shot. I got like an
Alright,
hour.
well, I gotta get up super early, so I'm actually gonna head out now, so...
Yeah, okay. Good night, Josh.
I will see y'all later.
Actually, this map's kind of long, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit.
Okay, then we'll just call it
It's a
there.
good stopping point.
Yeah.
The
We'll
build's
just call
gonna
it there.
happen tonight, I think.
It's great that we saw the 248 irons.
Raise under the table dealings for 248 use iron swords.
Ray, no! You were not supposed to go to the black market.
And the chess games.
I'm the king of swords, guys. You gotta know.
He went to the devil market, not the black market.
Ray, where did you import these swords
Is that just
from?
what we're calling
Fucking
North
North?
nowadays?
Ray, when did you learn the Ashura stance?
I have many ways.
See, okay, secondary joke in my head. Ray will learn atrocity with these iron swords.
Just a matter of time.
The skill. Paying it forward.
Look, you're gonna need 248 use iron swords if you want to rank up your weapon ranks in Path of Radiance.
And on that note, I hope everybody enjoyed us breaking the economy.
I mean, it didn't break the economy too much. If it was like Silver Swords, then maybe.
What was the new challenge?
I mean-
Only use the 248 iron to try to break it.
Or you just sell them all and make a ton of money.
Kellick's journey to break the 248. You know what? I'll take you up on that offer. I feel like that would be a good bit to see how much.
Can he break it before the post game?
Can he handle the weight of the 248 items?